All right, it is Tuesday night in Tooney Town, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for the fastest rising pro wrestling live stream podcast on the internet today. It is time for Tooney Talk Wrestling. Folks, my name is Marvin, and I am the Movie Monster, and I am thrilled to welcome you to an exciting week here on Tooney Talk Wrestling. Guys, tonight we are bringing one of my favorite games over from the TV channel, from Tooney Talk TV, the CAMEO game, but the wrestler edition. So the way this works is we are going to give you the names of wrestling personalities that appear on Cameo, and y'all are going to have to, when by y'all, I mean my panelists, but also you guys, you will have to see if you could guess what they charge for their Cameo services. The closest panelist to the goal, or to the actual title without going over, gets the point. Price is Right rules. And hopefully we have more than one panelist at that time.
He stole a Hogan shirt from a girl. His actions make a righteous fool. He fantasized about Alexa Bliss. Who is this guy? He's Akadis.
Akadis, checking in, a.k.a. Dis. What's going on, buddy?
Been a day, man. I live streamed a funeral, so
yeah,
that's been
you mentioned that. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it.
I mean, it was just awkward and weird, and I didn't feel right doing it. But it's what the family wanted, and I didn't.
You know what? I mean, I get it. Like, you know, you want people that aren't there to be able to see. Like, we almost live streamed our wedding, and then I decided that was entirely too much work.
Yeah, that was the deal too. Is that they the guy had a family in another state that couldn't make it because of health reasons and stuff. And so I get doing it. I get the concept. I just, if I had more than an hour to prepare for it, or I might have actually been able to do it correctly, but instead it was just
right.
the whole time I'm just like looking at the chat being like, nobody come in here. Nobody come in here.
Oh, there was a live stream. There was a live chat.
They wanted it on Facebook. And the only way you can do it on Facebook is if you do a live. You have to have a live, you can't turn it off. You can't turn the chat off.
I'm about to say there's no way to turn down the live chat.
The most you can do is make it so that somebody has to have been following you or had to been like a friend of yours for 15 minutes. I mean, that doesn't do anything. What does that do? That means that somebody has to add me, and then 15 minutes later they can do it. I did that.
We have it to be in our chat. You have to be a subscriber to the channel for literally any length of time. So you could just be a subscriber for a second and be able to come in the chat. That's just a way to get more subscribers.
Right.
But
it's
to get people to subscribe when they're watching the
and also to keep out the riffraff.
I let you all in on my evil plan, but I'm pretty sure y'all figured it out.
And it keeps the riffraff out too. You know, people who are like, I don't want to support him. Then it's like, well, we don't need you.
I won't give you the satisfaction.
Yeah. So I had to. It was just it was an awkward situation. I won't say bad. It was just awkward, and it's also working. Not even working. Like I was volunteering, but volunteering to help people who are at a funeral is very different from volunteering to work for anyone else, because you can't expect them to be grateful. You know what I mean? Like there's a sense of urgency around everything. And you just kind of have to roll with it and understand this is a funeral. This isn't, I'm not live streaming a Tupperware party. Right. What'd you say?
You charged them though, right?
No, I volunteered. I was doing a favor for my mom.
What are you doing, man? You got people, they're in a desperate situation. That's when you got to take advantage, man. Have I taught you nothing?
I was doing a favor for my mother. So, you
owed her after you gave her those funeral flowers as Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, she still doesn't know about that.
Hopefully she doesn't listen to the show.
It was, she called me and she called me last night and she goes, okay, this is a problem. The person who was supposed to do it, who works there, couldn't do it. And they want somebody to do it. But, or it wasn't even the person that worked there. They hired somebody to do it somewhere. And then I was just like, look, you don't need to pay me. It's not a big deal. I can do it. It's not hard, and it wasn't hard. I just had to hit a button. I'm not going to, I feel bad milking a family out of money so I could hit a button and sit there for an hour, So
Right.
It was all right. It was all right. And Max had his big first acting debut today too. So it's been a day. It's been
at the funeral.
No, he's doing for homeschool. He's doing a radio drama class where they learned and performed a like it was Red Ryder was the one that he did. So it was an old 1940s radio show. And they did the first performance today, and they're going to be doing it at funeral homes around the town. So yeah, so he was good. He likes it. He's much like me. He gets into things very easily. So
right,
it was neat. It was neat to see. So, how was your day?
Crazy, insane, psychotic. It has been a crazy few weeks.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Or not few weeks. It's been a crazy few days since Friday. For those of you that don't know, us at That Park Place have joined forces with the team over at geeksandgamers.com. I'm now the managing editor of geeksandgamers.com and the editor-in-chief of thatparkplace.com. So my workload has essentially doubled. But I'm happy with it though, because I believe in what we're doing. I believe in what we're trying to accomplish to challenge the IGNs and the Polygons of the world in an attempt to, get out from underneath the corporate access media. So very, very excited. And it's not, honestly, I've been a Geeks and Gamers fan since before I was on YouTube. They were one of the reasons I became a YouTuber. So,
when you started the channel,
guys now has been incredible. Like there were two groups of people that I looked up to and admired. The WW Pro universe and the Friday Night Tights Geeks and Gamers universe. And now I work with both of them. Yep. So it's really fun.
I remember when you started this channel, we made a list. You had a list that you showed me of, and I think I added like 2 people or you're like, oh yeah, them, but most of it was yours, of people that you wanted to get involved in. And I was seeking out to see if any of them liked wrestling and that kind of stuff, to see if we could invite them on to get you in with them, and didn't even have to go that far. You were able to do it all on your own. So
yeah, it's been a wild ride, but we are talking about, right now we're covering movies and TV and video games, theme parks, as we normally do. But there is talk of covering other things in the future. Nothing I can talk about right now, but I can say, maybe some other avenues that people might enjoy that are our fans. So
I understand that. Oh, speaking of enjoyment, I saw somebody mention it in the chat. Or let's get to super chats and then I'll bring it up. It's not wrestling.
Okay, guys, as you know, this show is made for you and financed by you. We count on your generous super chats to keep the lights on around here. Tonight, if we make $300 in super chats, we will give you guys an exclusive Q&A with Tooney and Trip. So that'll be for the entire chat. So we'll be keeping track of what you guys are giving it. I'll tell you what, though. You and Cumia gave like $200.
Yeah.
And we didn't hit the goal for the so I'm saying, here's what it is. If we hit $300, the whole chat gets to do a Q&A with Tooney and or Trip. If not, then only you and Cumia gets to do it.
There you go. Cumia, you get it all, buddy. You better get those questions. And don't go asking the chat. That's cheating. You can't do that.
No. Yeah, we'll be watching. But you and Cumia, if you come up with questions for Tooney and Trip throughout the show, just in all caps, write Tooney or Trip at the start of at the start of the message, and Dis will star it, and then we will have it for later, only if you want. So okay, let's take a look at what you guys have to say here tonight. Andre Adams checking in for $10 says, I fell asleep during the second match of Wrestle Dream. You are one lucky gentleman there, Andre Adams.
So did I. Everything you heard after
talking,
that. Yeah,
right?
exactly. I was dreaming.
Yeah, you were. No, it was a terrible pay-per-view. It's just not even like aggressively bad. Just I was very bored until the last match when I was disgusted.
Yeah.
Wait, Kevin popped in and then popped back out.
Yeah, he came in and then he left. He looked disheveled when he came in, so I think he wasn't quite ready. But he'll be here. He'll be here. I must
hit the music and he didn't come out. It's like Shawn Michaels in Montreal. Bret Hart. Who's your daddy, Tooney Town?
And Awful said he might not make it, which usually means he's going to make it. So I need to drop that link in the chat. He might already be over there. Yeah. So let me do that.
Let's see. You and Kumi for $5, which does count toward the goal, guys. Says, I enjoyed the live stream Saturday. We got to see how stupid Darby and Moxley are. And he also said, Glom Gold.
Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold!
I don't. All right, Regina Sharp for $5 brings us to 20. Says promotional consideration paid for by the following:
Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold!
Incorporate. Always has been, always is, always will be. And we have Redisaurus for $5. Good to see you again, Redisaurus. Haven't seen you in a while. Just curious, what is Gunther going to do when he comes back? He just seems like a wild card mixed with the odd man out. Feud with Rusev or Breaker. I would love to see either of those things. Des, what do you think?
So, well, the rumor, of course, it was a rumor by Dave Meltzer, so take it for what it's worth.
Oh, I know everything.
But the rumor right now is that there's going to be a tournament leading up to John Cena's last match that Gunther will win. And Gunther
Cena's last match.
And Gunther will be John Cena's last match. So it sounds like they're kind of going for a gimmick where he retires people. He retired Goldberg. He looks to be retiring John Cena. So that's the rumor right now.
That's a very nice career you have over there. It'd be a shame if someone ended it.
He also said that the Intercontinental title might be involved because the rumor that he put out about his Survivor Series match was against Dom, and that John Cena might win the Intercontinental title against Dom, which would make Gunther
This is the only belt he's never had.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it makes sense. I don't know what sense it would make making Gunther the Intercontinental champion again. I think that is a step down considerably for him.
Or it could elevate the Intercontinental title. Remember when Triple H became the Intercontinental champion in the two-man power trip?
That's true. And I could also see Gunther, with how hard they push him, being a guy who carries both titles. So, or doing a thing where he wins the world title while he holds the Intercontinental title.
Right.
And then doing some kind of
the old Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And Regina Sharp for $5 says, now that Park Place and Geeks and Gamers have joined forces, have you decided on the Super Friends or the Legion of Doom joint intro? I don't know. I like to think that we're the Super Friends, but you never know. We shall see. But
so what I was going to say about wrestling, though, and I was kind of going to with Gunther. I thought Dragunov was mentioned in there. So Dragunov came back and beat Sami Zayn for the U.S. title on Friday, which was fantastic. I knew it was going to happen. We didn't get to watch SmackDown until Monday. So obviously I knew it was going to happen because I can't, you turn on your phone and you get spoiled by everything. It's impossible to avoid spoilers these days.
Yeah.
If you want to live in the world, it's impossible to avoid spoilers. It'll show up on my notifications, So I found out that Dragunov was there, but I didn't tell him. And man, when Dragunov came out, Max flipped out. And then when he won, he was completely speechless. Max loves Dragunov. So it was.
Somebody has to.
I'm a fan. I like Dragunov a lot. I think Dragunov is an easy guy to tell if people actually watch wrestling or not, because when you look at him, he looks like he's going to be like a flippy guy, but he totally isn't a flippy guy. He's more of a strong style British kind of, submissions guy. So people always call him a flippy guy and they put him in that category. And it's like, no, you're wrong. Like, to me, he's a more grounded version of Bryan Danielson. I think I would describe his style. And he's definitely more naturally charismatic. So I don't know. I could see a lot of stuff going on for Dragunov in the future. But Max was flipping out. Max really enjoyed it. So it was the first time in a while that Max really got. No, not the first time in a while. First time in about a month that Max really got excited about something.
Good.
So it was good. It was good.
Good. All right. So we have some news to discuss. By the way, guys, we do take breaks for super chats $50 or more. So if you send in a super chat of $50 or more, we do stop and we talk about what it is you guys want to talk about. All right. So let's
answer your question. You and Kumi, he's stuck in traffic. So that's
Awful is stuck in traffic. We're hoping he gets here in time. So, all right. Sarah Stock, who just why don't you explain who these people are?
Sarah Stock, she was, if you followed the indies, you would have known her as Dark Angel. She was in TNA under the I can't remember what they were called. They weren't LAX. It was I can't remember what it was called. Mexican Americano or something like that. Mexican America, I think. She was in that group. She was Sarita. And then she had a stint where she worked for WWE during the COVID layoffs. She lost her job with WWE as a producer. And then she went to AEW, where she was a producer up until April of this year.
And then I guess she was fired, or
it's unclear. She was friends with Britt Baker, so
she had to go.
I mean, I imagine it was more of her contract was up and no one called her, and she just kind of like even Mole. I asked him, Mole doesn't even know. Mole's like, yeah, she just stopped being here one day. No, like it's not, apparently she might have been gone even before that time.
Okay.
But she just, there wasn't a lot of drama behind it. She just kind of faded away. And she came out and
one of those people that Tony just doesn't call back.
Right. That's what much like Britt Baker. So she watched obviously Wrestle Dream over the weekend and she said this.
Yeah, she said, you know who should stop this? Mothers with their remote control. This is worse than the plastic bag over the head. Kids are going to end up dead trying this stuff at home at AEW.
Yeah.
This is, of course, Moxley trying to drown Darby. Now, I want you to remember her point here, that mothers and parents in general should be stopping their children from watching AEW and not letting them watch. Now, remember that. It's an important thing that comes up later.
Very important. And also, mind you, she is quoting a tweet where AEW posted this on social media. I want to point that out too, because there's a lot of talk about after midnight. Your kids let your kids stay up after midnight. And it's like, well, there it is. It's not like they're trying to hide it from anyone. But
by the way, I love the I love the caption. Somebody stop this! I was saying the same exact thing. Stop this show. But it's my mouth to God's ears, right?
Yeah.
Then of course our old friend Bald FTR, cunt that he is. Goes, I remember when Pillman pulled the gun on Austin and thinking, yeah, man, I'm gonna go shoot someone someday. Just kidding. I was too busy practicing the sharpshooter on my sister.
How ironic is it coming from Dax?
By the way, don't put your sister in the sharpshooter.
Yeah, that's bad enough.
Yeah.
But so
put your brother in the figure four, fine. But
so it's funny that Dax didn't get affected by it, but clearly his tag team partner Cash did, who was arrested for pulling a gun on someone at a traffic incident.
Well, yes. Oh gosh, that is funny. I didn't even think about that.
Oh yeah. He was.
It's okay because Pillman did it.
So he wasn't affected, but his buddy Cash was. And Sarita completely no-sold this, by the way, just nothing.
Right.
Oh, I'll let you in on something. I thought she was Mole for a while.
Did you really? That's just one of your Mole guesses. Okay.
Until she got released, that was one of my guesses about who Mole was. So there you go.
All right. So I guess she, when they were like, it's not for kids. Didn't somebody say something like, oh, well, go watch the kids show on the other, on the other channel. And hold on, I got to get rid of the banner for this. Cause this guy says kids can watch the other product made for kids. This is for adults. But of course, that's not what AEW has been saying for a couple months now, where they're trying to say they're family-friendly entertainment. So she posted this thing where Hangman Page is like, man, seeing the kids' faces when we walked in with the belt.
Actually, here's the funny thing. This leads to the next arc here. Yeah. It's not Hangman Page saying that. It's Amanda Huber saying that. She's doing a voiceover for the thing. So, yeah,
that makes more sense now.
So then someone found a picture of her choking someone with a belt.
Yes, choking someone with a belt. And she wrote, "My tits look great." They did. Yeah. They're real and they're fantastic. So Amanda Huber, explain who Amanda Huber is, please.
Brody Lee's wife. You might know her as the mother of -1. You might know her as a failed indie wrestler from the 2000s. Or
Okay.
you might know her as the annoying woman who shows up to defend AEW all the time.
Okay, so she said this was midnight on a pay-per-view. Meanwhile, when you were working, you choked another woman out with a belt. Where was the outrage over kids trying that? And you want to quote tweet a video of me talking about kids' grief to defend you being a hypocrite? Fuck all the way off. And then she responds, "You're exposing your ignorance." And then Justin Perry here says, "I watched Triple H have sex with a dead body when I was a kid. Can safely say I've never done that at home." And she responds, "Just out in the street."
She's way funnier. No offense to Gail Kim, but she's way better.
No, this lady's
Kim.
funnier.
And I didn't get a lot of the Gail Kim quips in there because they were, but
Yeah, no, that was a good one.
She's good. The ones that I added were good ones. So,
but now here's the thing, like Triple H having sex with a dead body, or Pillman pulling the gun. The don't try this at home is not. It's for backyard wrestlers. You realize, right? Like that's still probably a thing, right?
Well, it's backyard wrestlers, and remember the kid. The reason they really started doing it was that kid who killed his sister.
Yeah,
by giving her the DDT. So, but yeah, backyard wrestling is still a thing. AEW exists. So, where do you think they get their talent? Is usually a lot of guys coming up in the system who started as backyard wrestlers.
Right.
Yeah, backyard wrestling is still very prevalent.
Yeah.
And for the record, too, about this is that, like we said earlier, no, she's talking to the mothers. She's not saying this shouldn't exist. She's saying the mothers.
She's once again, keep it in mind. So Amanda Huber goes, "What ignorance exactly? Please educate me on your expertise when it comes to children or parenting." She goes, "Ignorance to how the industry works. No need to get hysterical. Not surprised, though. The first day I met you, you spent the entire ride in a tizzy tearing down Sting's daughter and Tony Khan for allowing her to take your spot in AEW Outreach." Ooh, shots fired.
It also shows you who, because I believe that position originally was Brandy Rhodes, and then it went to Amanda Huber, and then it went to Sting's daughter. So that is basically the "we want to pay you to do nothing" position.
Right.
It sounds like.
Yeah. Amanda Huber goes, "I'm ignorant to how the industry I've been in and around since 2002 works. Calling me hysterical is a choice when I'm pointing out your hypocrisy. Keep telling lies online. Maybe one of the dirt sheets will cut you a check." And she just wrote, "Zing." And then she said, and I actually thought this was a clever one, "Sarah Stock is suddenly in her Helen Lovejoy era, screaming, 'Won't someone please think of the children?'" I wonder who told her who wrote that line for her. And decided to use a video of me working with the Kids Grief Center to defend her bullshit. And Sarah Stock says, "Allow the pro to school the marks. I don't care about your kids." Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Do some research. Slapping up a disclaimer absolves AEW, your team, from a great deal of liability, regardless of rating. A company's decision not to is dumb. It's a lawsuit warning, Marks. Amanda says, "Want to know what my kids, because I have kids, were doing at midnight last night? Sleeping. Want to know why? Because they're kids. My wrestling-loving kids." Is this a good time to point out that she allows her child to parade around shirtless on TV in a gimp mask and pull the pants off of grown men?
Yep. And take bumps, I believe.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Want to know what they weren't watching? A match between two performers who are known for taking things to an extreme. To be fair, if the show was on, -1 would have just been playing WWE 2K25 with Cody again.
Right. Yeah.
Want to know why? Because it's my responsibility as a parent to know what they're consuming. It's cool, though. I'll let them watch some old TNA stuff, and then they can learn how to choke each other out with a belt. Since that's cool, because Chex notes tits look great. She says, "Thank you. I agree. They are phenomenal. Natural, too. Sorry about the southbound journey yours have taken. Thank you also for repeating exactly what I said in different words." That's the point. Because Amanda Huber's not wrong here, because she's making the exact point that Sarah Stock made in the first place.
And by the way, I do disagree with Amanda Huber here, because, okay, imagine let's say a 10-year-old child, Marv, and let's say we watch your favorite wrestling promotion, AEW.
Mhm.
Okay, that's your in this world. AEW is your favorite wrestling promotion, and it gets to be like you finish watching Hangman Page versus Samoa Joe, and you know that Darby Allin, who is marketed directly to kids, I don't care what they say, Darby Allin is going to be every kid's favorite wrestler when they watch that show. Little guy, alternative kind of feel to him, climbs Mount Everest, rides a skateboard, comes down from the ceiling, hangs out with an old guy in a mask. He's going to be your favorite wrestler. And you tell your kid, okay, buddy, time to go to bed. What are you going to do?
Fight.
If you're the kid,
Throw a fit.
you're going to throw a fit, and then you're going to find it on
Hold
TikTok
my breath
or something.
until I get my way.
Right. Or find it. And like I said, you're going to find it on TikTok the next day. Right. Or you're going to go, you're going to
punch
sneak
myself in the face and then tell my dad, I'll tell the counselor at school that you did it. Not that these are things I ever did. It's for real this time.
Lord have mercy. What are we looking at? What is this?
This is Amanda Huber and Sarah Stock having a fight about AEW.
Oh my God!
Did you see this earlier? Do I have to backtrack for you?
Yeah, just a little bit. It was on my radar, but I didn't actually read what it was.
So real quick, Sarah Stock said that kids should not be watching AEW. Mothers should stop this because they're going to try to drown each other and die. Dax said, "Oh, but Pillman pulled a gun on people, and I never wanted to pull a gun, but his tag team partner did."
Shut up, you bald asshole! Your tag team partner pulled the gun. Yeah, kids can pull guns too, moron.
You missed a little thing, Marv. She said that the mother should change the channel and not let their kids watch. Yes, she was not saying the mother should protest.
Right. She shared a video of Amanda Huber was talking to kids about grief or whatever. And then somebody shared a picture of her choking somebody out at TNA. She said that her tits look great, which they do. Then Amanda says this was midnight on a pay-per-view. And then this guy says I watched Triple H. This guy says I watched Triple H have sex with a dead body when I was a kid. Can safely say I've never done that at home. And she responds, just out in the street then. Phenomenal comeback. So Amanda Huber continues to fight with her. She called her Helen Lovejoy. Won't someone please think of the children? And then Amanda Huber says, want to know what my kids, because I have kids, were doing at midnight last night sleeping. Want to know why? Because they're kids. Because it's my responsibility as a parent to know what they're consuming, which is the point that she was making in the beginning.
Yeah. Also, too, it's not like it's 1984, and this pay-per-view aired only once, and it was never to be seen again unless it was released on home video 3 months later.
That was the point.
Bullshit.
That was the point that I made at the beginning. All of this is being made on a comment where AEW tweeted out the exact scene they're talking about on the internet.
Well,
this wasn't something,
Yeah, I was saying it's like, and they tweeted it out because that's how I knew about the stupid fish tank spot. And listen, here's the other part of it too. What's more likely to happen? A 13-year-old goes to his friend's house with a loaded weapon. Oh no! Goes to break into his friend's house to beat his ass in front of a live television crew, while his wife is sitting next to him, and then his friend pulls a gun on him.
Also, it wasn't a real dead body. Just to point that out.
Let's go. Or let's say 3 13-year-olds are hanging out. And they happen to find a dumpster in the back of the Petco, and they find a fish tank, and they bring it into the woods, and they decide to fill it with water because it's not like we're in the middle of the Middle East and water's hard to come by. And we fill the fish tank up, and we decide that we're going to emulate the dumb thing we saw on TV, without understanding that drownings or near drowning injuries can happen in very small amounts of water and more quickly than you see them happen on the movies.
Yes. And also, Kev, the point that I made was that no one's going to pull a gun in a backyard wrestling match. No one's going to screw a dead body in a backyard wrestling match. Hopefully. They would try this in a backyard wrestling match.
if kids have access to a loaded gun, you have far more things to worry about than the wrestling they're watching, right? But every kid has access to a fish tank. Every kid can get one.
I can tell you that there is a backyard fed where the owner of said backyard fed had gained a little bit of notoriety, and he started booking former talent. And a condition of appearing on the show was that former talent said, I'm 3 times the size of anybody on your roster. So if I'm going to do this, you have to pull out a weapon and take my life, and then I'll do it. And sure enough, they purchased a prop weapon, and the closing spot was a Who Shot JR.
Wow.
For the pin.
But it's a prop weapon that you
Yes.
Did you I've talked about it before. Do you know about Dirty Rotten Ronald McDonald over in California? He was a, by the way, I may or may not have gone to high school with that guy, but he also almost tore down GCW. But he ended a match one time. He did a no quit match, an I quit match, where the finish was that he held a gun to his opponent's head and made him quit. Yeah. That's how he made him quit.
I heard about that.
We've also seen this happen in Japan. So it's like, it's like, and then yes, and if we're gonna be so infantile that we're gonna talk about the Triple H humping a mannequin spot and throwing what was it, oatmeal or spaghetti at the camera,
screw their brains out.
So it's like stop it. It's like there are reasons why, and also too, like, listen, yeah. As a parent, you can do your best to police what your kids are watching, but they still have to leave the home. And parents can't control what other parents show their kids. So what happens if my kid happens to have a Twitter account or an Instagram account and stupid AEW posts this out and the kids talk about it at school and they go, oh, yo, let's go do this. This was awesome, man. You fucking dope, and we're gonna go do it. And they go do it. Does that mean you're a bad mom? Because you can't 24-hour survey what the hell it is your dumb kid's doing when you are supposed to do dumb things when they are 13, 12, 15, 16.
If you're 12 years old, like I said earlier, if you're 12 years old and you're watching AEW for some reason, who's your favorite wrestler going to be? It's going to be Darby Allin. Darby Allin he's a perfect wrestler for a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah,
because he climbs Mount Everest, he skates, he has, he wears crazy stuff.
But guys, I'm not saying that AEW shouldn't do violent stuff if it wants to be an adult brand, but they shouldn't try to brand themselves as a family brand the way they've been trying to for months.
Well, don't be a petulant child because TKO decided that they wanted to go screw people and alleged to be something that you're not, because you're not that. The family shows don't jam hypodermic needles into another person's mouth. Family shows don't lodge a bunch of nails into someone's back, almost severing a spine. You're not drowning people. Like, the difference is when the WWE does nonsense like this, especially since the Hell in a Cell match, right? Since Foley got super over and accidentally legitimized backyard wrestling, and the Hell in a Cell spot became what it became. There was a conscious decision to make any and all things that they do so damn over the top, it was borderline a cartoon. Why? Because you sensationalize it to the point that it can't be emulated. It can't be emulated by some bored child. Like, it's good luck having a bunch of 14-year-olds go find some heavy machinery, find a magnetic crane, and then lift a rental car from the freaking 80s 400 feet in the air and then drop it. Good luck with that, kids. You're gonna have a cell, and if for some bizarre reason there's a hay truck next to the cell, and you're gonna push a fat Samoan off the cage so that you can bump,
the hay truck.
Or you're gonna step on someone's head during the lockdown era and make his eyeball pop out. Yeah. Or you're gonna have the Miz eaten alive by zombies, but then not also be eaten alive by zombies.
Yeah.
Boris in the chat said that they are only family friendly pricing. I'm going to assume he's missed the move that AEW has been making recently to say that they are family friendly programming, with things like having kids pose with a hologram, or making sure they're showing kids in the crowd, bringing kids into the ring like they did on Saturday. They definitely want to be family friendly, or pretend like they are.
When you say family friendly pricing, the inference is that you are family friendly. That would be like going to an adult adventure con and saying our tickets are family friendly. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it. Be an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And also, too, I'll say this too: when you are an entertainment service provider, you are fully aware that children emulate what they see. It doesn't matter how well trained your child is. Children emulate what they see, they emulate what they know. As an entertainer, it is your job to be aware of what you do and your impact that it has on the people that you're pushing your product towards. Yeah. So you know if you're making a parent's job harder or if you're making a parent's job easier. And could we have actually done this dumb spot in a way where it wouldn't have caused the amount of problems? Yes. But here's the problem. AEW has known that you can run ideas up. There's no adult in them to go, yeah, that's some dumb shit, don't do it. Or you may be onto something, let's go shop it around and figure out how to present this to a live crowd. It's, hey, you know, it'd be awesome. I'm gonna get a fish tank. We're gonna fill it up, and we're gonna drown the punk rock lesbian. And Tony goes, oh my god, that's great. Can you do it Wednesday night or Wednesday Night Dynamite? No, we're gonna save it for pay-per-view. Okay, we'll do it at 12:10.
There may be an adult in the room. Because if I read the room correctly, remember how Mole disappeared about 3 matches before the end of the show on Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah. From what I understand, Mole may have been actively trying to get that spot to not happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's just the adults don't get
I had to build a house out of his bones.
Yeah. You can't do anything. It's John Moxley, you know.
Look at this half-empty house, bro. They all came to see attempted murder. But you know, it's also like, listen, this is also the same company that every 8 minutes has the punk rock lesbian threaten to set someone on fire. Are you really going to use the flamethrower on live television, idiot? Are you really going to throw the Molotov cocktail, idiot?
Yeah, see, there's layers to the story, man. Like we did fire. We did fire before, and now we're doing water. It's like opposite. It's like poetry. It rhymes. It's elemental. It's primal, man.
You know what's gonna be awesome, man? I'm gonna outweigh you by at least, you know, a good 87 pounds, and I'm about a good 1.5 feet taller. But somehow you're gonna outmuscle me, and you're gonna throw me off of a fire escape to my demise. That's gonna pop ratings, bro.
Did you hear the thing where like this is supposed to be some deep thing where they're using all the elements? Like seriously, they are. It's like it's fire, and then there was water, and now...
so we're summoning a Shindy show Captain Planet. Is Captain Planet going to show up being skinny, fat, and trash bag pants, and a singlet because he's too ashamed of his man boobies?
By your powers combined, I am Captain Mud Show.
That's right. With stinky pits. What did Alyssa say? Let me see if I can find it.
Apparently, when all
Captain Mud Show, he's a weirdo.
It's Beard called Sting. He said, "I'm so happy that the Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Fallon showed up."
I laughed so hard at that. I stole that when I talked to a friend about that the next day. I was like, Sting looked like the Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Fallon.
So apparently, when you combine all the elements, you get Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Fallon and Sting face.
With a Scott Steiner beard.
Oh God! Oh, how embarrassing!
Okay. So This guy then goes, "That's fine. I don't know you to know if you'd care or not. You're just coming across terribly. But throwing out insults about people's appearances, calling them hysterical, etc., just mean girl shit, isn't it? Grow up."
Shut
And then
up, pussy.
she says she proved herself a clown. She left me a message riddled with profanity before telling me to fuck all the way off publicly for posting a video that made her look good. Anyone dumb enough to talk shit about the boss and a legend's kid to the new girl doesn't know about the business.
Up, up.
Oh,
Super
yeah,
chat, Marv.
Regina Sharp for $50 says this is actually just a really, really convoluted wrestling feng shui that they have going on. Now the flow of AEW chi will be unobstructed. Oh, thank you very much, Regina Sharp. We were really, I like that. The wrestling feng shui. Oh, fantastic. So then she starts posting screenshots of texts. And said,
Yeah,
I texted her before I tweeted. Her reply was that I need to be tougher. So this says,
I love by the way, the first part is an old text, and you can see this is what she was talking about at first, where she was, I guess, saying there was some problem with a indie worker that they brought in. So
okay.
But this next
and then it goes to quote tweeting a video of me talking about kids with grief to defend your bullshit is piece of shit behavior. I expected better of you. How fucking disappointing. And she goes, you got to be a little tougher than that, Amanda. One tweet should not send a person into curse-filled hysteria. And she says, you exploited my words about grief to defend being a hypocrite and lecture me on composure. You're not tough. You're pathetic. And then she goes, you do. Woman up. Learn to communicate without profanity. You're acting like a hothead because you are one. For example, blackballing locals because they don't respect you or are prettier than you. Oh. You're nobody to try and derail a young woman's career.
And she's right. She is a fucking nobody. I don't care who your husband was.
Wow. Yeah, awful.
Say it.
Awful.
I'm sorry. What are we kissing her ass for? Grow up.
No idea.
What did Awful do?
Awful posted something about how she completely ruined the Heels program. That was supposed to be like an elegant. It was supposed to show that women's wrestling can be elegant and elevated and stuff like that. And then as soon as Brandy left and Amanda Huber took it over, it became, let's just pull out every woman from the crowd and put her in the Heels program. So now, so basically now it looks like your average group of female wrestling fans, whereas before it was meant to be, look at what we can aspire to be. Now it's what it's been for the past 4. Here's a bunch of rats. Look at them. You know, that's basically all it is now. So,
well, you got to figure out how it's going to affect the rat economy.
Right.
Oh, let's be honest. Those fucking cuckolds down there aren't chasing rats. They're looking for a bag of fucking Doritos and what video game can we play next? I need to send out mean tweets about CM Punk being friends with girls.
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
Yeah, people. The big one right now is because he got matching tattoos with Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley and someone else. Oh, Raquel Rodriguez, and everyone's like,
you have that many tattoos, you might as well.
Yeah, and not only that, but how about Rhea Ripley's married? Why isn't anyone saying anything about Rhea Ripley doing it with CM Punk? If that's a big deal, if that's the problem, then or
because
maybe
Punk has to be the aggressor. Punk has to be the predator in their minds.
I want to read this. It's the favorite thing. Favorite thing I've seen today from our good friend Alyssa. The only people who are making disparaging comments about Punk and his friendship with women are insecure, bitchless, stinky, lonely men with Dorito dust-stained fingers, by the way.
Oh, that's more phenomenal. I love it. All right. So we have let's get some more super chats real quick, and then we'll get back into the news. So BT23 for $10, which brings us to 90. Says, with Mercedes run, do you believe she goes to promotions and wins them only for then to have them be vacated? If Charlotte did this, my guess is she would be hated even more because fans don't want her as women's champ. BT23, hold that thought because we're going to come back to it in a second. Andre Adams for $4.99. Says at BT23 she's doing this because her acting career as a lampshade fell through. I thought she was a potted plant, but yeah. Liquid Fox for $5 Canadian says, did you guys see the butterfly cowboy trying to act tough to Samoa Joe? I have cleaned out dust bunnies more intimidating than that Bronco taker. Oh, That is funny.
What's worse,
so-
Hangman acting tough against Samoa Joe or Darby acting tough against John Moxley?
They're
Which
both-
one's worse?
They're both equally because like John Moxley, Darby, I could see being like he got choked out by a tax accountant last week at the community center. I'm pretty sure I can handle myself if push came to shove. I'm scrappy. I've fought homeless people or beaten them while they're helpless or whatever it is that I'm accused of doing to homeless people. So you might as well but like Samoa Joe is a man-sized man who looks like he could actually eat people.
Yeah, and can actually destroy people. Here, I'll put it to you like this. It's the difference of finding out that you have HIV versus full-blown AIDS.
Okay.
So as it pertains to Mercedes, so Dis, you pulled this, which is your list of all of her titles. Plus
It's a couple months.
more that she got.
Yeah, it's about a month old, so it's a little behind, but I have
So the 12th belt isn't there.
So
Go ahead and go through it.
Okay, so first off, you got the TB Championship, TBS. Everyone knows what that is. The second belt that she won was let me get that out of the way. Okay, was the Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Championship and the Queen of the Southside Championship. The Queen of the Southside Championship, that's one title. It's kind of like when WWE combined two titles, but just left it being two different belts, but made it one championship. That's what that is. So she can't really lose the Queen of the Southside Championship. That's been retired basically. So it's just a prop belt, and then the Rev Pro one. And she's defended a couple times. Just every time AEW goes over to Europe, she ends up defending it. Then she won the CMLL World Women's Championship. Everyone knows what that is. It was defended June 20th. I don't believe she's actually defended it since then. I think that is still current, although she may have had one title defense since then. She won the European Wrestling Association Women's Championship. It's an Austrian company. They've had 6 shows this year and maybe 7 by now, but they have 8 scheduled. She won it on June 6th. She still never defended it, and she won that immediately after Thekla came into the company, and that is Thekla's old company. So it's almost like she went to win Thekla's old title, kind of. The Primetime Women's Wrestling Championship, it was a winner take all match, and it's because the Beat Ya Women's World Championship was also in that thing. Now, Beat Ya, it's only run a couple shows. It's an Italian company. The show that she won it on wasn't.
Sorry, it's an Italian company and it's called Beat Ya.
Yeah.
Are they talking to their want? Never mind.
Yeah. The show that she won it on wasn't a Beat Ya show. It's kind of like they just and the title didn't exist before this match. So a company that didn't have any title basically went to another company that did, who had Mercedes Moné there, and said, "Here, we'll make a title you can give her too," and gave her that one. But no one's ever held this title before her. She's never defended it. It's just kind of a ghost title that barely exists. The 2025 Owen Hart Foundation, she won the tournament. She gets a ceremonial title, but you can't lose it. So she can't defend that one. And then she won the Discovery Women's Scottish Championship. She just won that when I made this list, and she has not defended it since. Since then, okay, you want to keep going? Okay, since then, she has won the ROH TV title. She won the Winnipeg title. And there was one more, and it was an Austrian title. I don't remember right. I mean, it was Denmark. I'm sorry. It was in Denmark. She won a title in Denmark that had been defended, I believe, or it had 2 champions before her, and it was only created a couple years ago. And has not been defended since. So those are the titles that she has.
What's his face? Brian Alvarez was having a conversation about this on Wrestling Observer, where he said, "What's the end game here? Is she gonna lose? Is she gonna go to 12 indie shows and do 12 jobs and drop all of these belts? No, of course not. She's never losing these belts. When she loses, if she doesn't just ride off into the sunset with her belts and relinquish them all, she's gonna have a winner take all match with somebody. That person's gonna win all the belts and then relinquish all the ones except for the AEW Women's Championship, which she will have by then. And give them back to their respective companies to have tournaments for."
Dunn did what now informed me that the ROH TV title is the interim title. So when the real TV champion comes back, they might just forget about it and act like it didn't happen.
Title bull crap that Tony does. I hate that so much.
Oh,
So,
no.
But no, so so that's the long and short of it, right? Like, so do you guys agree with me that like she's never actually going to defend these belts ever? And she's certainly not going to lose them.
Okay, there's some that she doesn't have to. We discussed that already. She doesn't have to lose all these belts. I think that what will probably happen is she'll go to Europe and she'll have one match where she loses every European title that she has, and then that will just kind of scatter back about the.
I don't think she's going to lose
the continent. I think she will. I think she'll lose.
You are overestimating her, my friend.
I probably am.
Dude, let's address the elephant. As to why this is happening and why she's never losing these titles. She may do one job, maybe. She knows that she is not on Charlotte's level. At the most, she's exactly what Flair called her. She's Charlotte's Ricky, right? She's just a great opponent for Charlotte Flair, but she's never going to be Charlotte Flair. She's mad that Becky eclipsed her and became one of the biggest female draws of all time. She's mad that Bayley eclipsed her to become, what she's become. Now,
and she's a belt mark. She's always been a belt mark. She just wants belts.
Yep. So now that
never wants to lose them.
Yep. Yeah. Now that she knows she can never be on their level, what's the next best thing she can do? Go be a belt mark. We are watching the mightiest SPO to ever exist do the one thing she can do: become the greatest SPO of all time.
Yeah,
she's
Sporus. She's the god of Spostruction.
And for the kids, for those who don't know what a SPO is, and you don't have time to go ask your local wrestler, it's what we refer to as a self-put over.
So if she's Beerus, does that make Jennifer Peppermint Weiss?
Yes. So she can't get over, right? She can't get over. So the only thing she can do is put herself over. This is someone who can't draw a dime, she can't draw a straight line, can't cut a promo to save her life. Her matches are mid at best, and they're not even mid anymore. She's only as good as the person is better than her. And we are watching her torpedo. Her wigs aren't even that good. She can't even keep the damn things on straight. So what can she do? She's going to dress herself up in props and make you all pretend that you're supposed to give a shit about it.
So Kev once told me about these guys these indie workers that he encountered that would just put themselves over constantly. And so we call them the Spoins, as if they were Vegeta and Nappa, the Saiyans from Dragon Ball. And then there was an indie promoter who was like the obscene Spo that Kev told me about. We called him Spoza as if he were Frieza. So she is Sporus, the god of Spostruction.
Well, it gets even better though, because one day the main Spoin finds out that I'm in contact with Spoza, and he gives me the "stay away from him, you don't understand" speech.
He destroyed my world.
So the big talk with the Mercedes right now is comparing her to Ultimo Dragon. And like I get it. Ultimo Dragon won his in like one go because he was the J Cup, or that's what it was. It was the J Cup, right? No, that J Cup, the J, whatever. But he also defended the titles, which Mercedes doesn't do. Like every match Ultimo Dragon fought, he was defending every title he had. And Mercedes,
why do you say it like that?
What do you mean?
You say Ultimo Dragon.
I like because I like it.
Ultimo Dragon.
I like saying Ultimo.
He's saying it like a white girl who's going to Puerto Rico for the first time.
You also say Raz Al Ghul.
I'm going to Puerto Rico today.
I heard an announcer say Ultimo Dragon one time, and I liked it, and I decided to stick with it. That's what that's how I say it.
Like on the TED TV series on Peacock. where she's like Blair's friend is here. She's from India.
Okay, Regina, you get a free one for that. Monet is all Timu.
Timu. Yeah, you get a free one for that. Like she like Liquid Fox, I think, pointed it out, or it might have been Mike Glass, but they were like it was right there and you didn't see it because she Googled Ultimo Monet and it's Ultimo Monet was right there.
Oh gosh, okay.
She's so bad at it. She's not even good at putting herself over.
It was right there. All right, a couple more super chats real quick. Regina Sharp for $5, bringing us to 105 for the evening. Dis going over Mercedes titles makes me feel like I need a board and string. Oh, Manon. Blazing Bolts for $10, bringing us to 115. Says, I'm glad I grew up with the Attitude Era and not this horrible wrestling product. My uncle and I would watch SmackDown every Thursday night on UPN. Our favorite wrestler was and still is The Rock. There you go. And then Tyler Golosinski for $199, power to the 199, says triple threat matches to avoid taking the pin. Oh, yeah, probably a lot of that. Probably a lot of that.
Half of these belts, first of all, half of these companies aren't going to exist by the time she's ready to drop these belts, and half of these things are things that can't be defended.
Right.
She's not the same.
Oh, Maddie. I'm sorry. I was like Liquid Fox, or I was like, it's either Liquid Fox or Mike Glass. No, it was Maddie. So sorry, Maddie. I was giving away your, you're in good company though.
But like you said, some of these companies barely exist now. That beat you thing, I'm telling you, all that was the promoters are buddies with each other, and the one guy heard that the other guy was bringing Mercedes in, and he goes, "Here, give him. I'll make a belt. Give it to her so people talk about us." That's
the thing. Like winning these belts for her, it's like I feel bad. I made this exact reference earlier on the pro show, but it's like renting a movie from Blockbuster in 2004. You don't return it. You just wait for it to go out of business.
Mm-hmm. This is me going, "Hey, belt maker, can you make me a cheap woman's title? My buddy was stupid enough to bring in this wig wearing weeb, and I'm gonna throw it on her so that some internet weirdo can tweet out my Instagram account."
Yep, 100%. Exactly.
Andre Adams for $9.99 says Mercedes is the kid who got frustrated reading coloring books. Liquid Fox for $2 Canadian says this be like Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah, I pronounced the dragon correctly.
All right. One more news item, and then we are going to move on to our game for the evening. Samantha, our old friend Samantha, whose last name I can't even remember anymore. Irvin. Samantha Irvin. Wow, that just shows the last time I thought about her was 1 year down, 1 year left on my non-compete. Who has a 2-year non-compete clause?
This is someone who someone who was released from their contract 2 years early.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's just under contract. It's not a non-compete. She just
As the rest of the weebs who simp for this kind of bullshit are trying to pretend they don't know is a thing. I won't mention any outlets.
So she says, "Can't wait. I hope you enjoy my songs in the meantime and look back on all the memories as fondly as I do. Love and miss you all. And remember, I never left for music. I am music. Hope to see you soon." I forgot that she existed. They found a girl that announces just like she does, like with that same inflection. Mm-hmm. So like there's like I haven't even noticed that she's gone.
Yeah, and the other guy, the new guy they have is better. What's his name? The guy on SmackDown that did John Cena's announcements, the UFC guy. He's fantastic.
Not the one who looks like Goku with her hair.
No, she's good. She's good though.
Yeah,
she's good. Her. No, this was obviously just with the whole Andrade thing. She's like, no one's talking about me, and I can find a way for them to talk about me. So she had to put that out there to get people to think that there was a non-compete. When in reality, it's just WWE said, "Okay, you don't want to be here. We don't want you here, but you're still under contract." So,
Oh, and by the way, she can't.
Hold on. Double A.
Oh, wow.
Checking in for a $100.
What did you promise to do before I got here?
Q&A with Tooney and Trip.
Okay.
It says Donnie Ray Birchfield Jr. faces charges of false imprisonment, domestic violence, financial fraud, and exploitation of vulnerable adults. The scriptures say, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." But I'm just going to say it. This Donnie Ray Birchfield Jr. guy this guy's a real jerk. Is that the guy that kept the people in his basement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, complete jerk.
Yep.
So yeah, false imprisonment, domestic, financial fraud and exploitation of vulnerable adults. Yeah, that is rough.
Yeah, it's bad.
That is but my gosh, Double A, thank you so much, and for weighing in on this, because I can't wait. This is gonna be the trial of the century around here. We gotta follow this.
Oh
like
my
it's
gosh,
nobody's business. But
We got one!
thank you so much, man. That is just incredible. Thank
Looks like Erica might have some breaking news about the case in the chat, where she said that apparently it came out that the dead person was murdered. They are ruling that a murder. So
this just got a lot more.
Looks like they're going to be adding charges to that.
Yeah.
And by the way, as the resident Christian, we are allowed to judge people on earth. We just can't judge their souls. We
That's
can
right.
send them to jail though. We're fine doing that.
as the resident Catholic, I will tell you that we can judge whoever we want.
Yeah,
And
we
be
can't.
judged a lot.
There are rules that allow you to do certain things. So yes, you are allowed to send murderers to the other side and not feel bad about it, because they did commit a grievous sin by
Right. It's just
it's actually thou shalt not murder.
in the rules. It's basically that we can say they can go to jail. We just can't say that they have to go to hell. We can't determine that they go to hell. That's someone else's job. So, but we can still judge them and make fun of them all we want. That's more than fun.
Double A, thank you again so much. That was incredible.
Missed you,
guys,
Double A. Haven't seen you around in a while. It's nice seeing you around.
Seriously, welcome back. Guys, it's time. So if you'll excuse me while the video plays, I am going to slip in to a costume change.
They want your money for a word, but some of these prices are absurd. We'll provide you with the name of someone who once enjoyed fame. Is their price point nice and tame, or are these people just insane? Find out in the Cameo game.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, and thank you. Welcome to the Cameo game. I am Marvin Movie Monster, your host for the evening. The rules are simple. We are going to go to the website Cameo. I am going to pull a list of a professional wrestling personality, either from the past or present, and give you their name. My esteemed contestants here, Akadis and Kevin Apollo, will then give what they think that person charges for said cameo. I will then reveal it, and the person that gets the closest without going over gets the point. There are no prizes. This is not for anything other than fun, and screw you all. But are you ready, guys, to play the Cameo game?
I was born ready. Huh.
All right. Kevin Apollo, you ready for the Cameo game? You missed the last Cameo game, so...
I'm ready to play the game.
By the way, is Beard in the chat? Because if Beard is in the chat, I might want him to weigh in on each of these also.
Beard's a cheater. He's
true.
in and
Beard
out.
will cheat. Beard will cheat.
Yeah.
All right.
He's in and out. So, but yeah, he'll cheat.
All right. Our first contestant here on the Cameo game has once won 16 world championships. He used to be found in limousine rides and jet flying. However, now he can typically be found on the sidewalk outside a bar in Tampa Bay with the trousers full of shit. Ladies and gentlemen, good nature boy, Ric Flair.
I did it. I got it right. What do I win? Is that the game?
Say.
Oh,
What'd you say?
I said Ric Flair. I got it right.
No,
was Ric
that's
Flair.
not the game. We have to.
Oh.
Guys, what does Ric Flair charge on Cameo?
Oof. How long we talk? Let's let the ground. How long are the cameos?
No. This is not Cameo. Is however long it is.
Okay. I'm gonna say $300.
This says $300. Kevin Apollo, what say you?
I'm gonna say he's $500, $600.
Kevin Apollo says, is it 500 or 600?
I'm gonna go 500. He's 500.
Kevin Apollo says 500. AEW Neckbeard, if you're out there, you can weigh in as well. But he might cheat. You're right, this. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair on Cameo costs $500. Kevin Apollo gets the point on the board. Dead on there, Kevin Apollo. For $500.
He's not over enough to be charging a couple of G's like Sting, but he's too expensive to be under 5.
So now here's the thing about Flair, and I kind of want to focus on this one for a minute, even though it's the first one. Ric Flair's ratings on Cameo, like his reviews, are terrible. Terrible. I'm going to read you a few because I screen capped them because I was like, what is he doing on there? After spending nearly $1,000 to have someone my brother admired enough to have tattooed on him, wish him luck on his wedding, I would have expected Rick to at least browse through the notes ahead of time, not read it word for word the first time, and most definitely not tell him that he's making a massive mistake and to remain a GF because he was so fucked up he could barely speak right. What would have been a great gift ended up being the worst thing he's ever been gifted, in quotations. Unbelievable.
Wow.
This one star from Anonymous from back in April says Rick was visibly drunk and put no effort into the video. He just read the bullet points that I sent in word for word. He was halfway out of frame and for most of it as well. Very disappointing. So
I dropped my phone. Hold on. Listen, Daryl, you gotta be a 15 times. Oh, hold on. I dropped my phone again. And you know what? I don't care. Have a good day. Happy birthday. Happy bar mitzvah. Good wedding anniversary. Merry Kwanzaa. I'm hungry.
All right, so we are actually going to watch a sample of a Ric Flair cameo because now remember, these are the ones that they have chosen to put up there as examples as the good ones, like the ones that should make you want to get this. You ready?
Ready.
All right, so here you see $500 for a personal cameo or $10,000 for a business video.
Wow.
So let's see what Ric Flair has to say.
Woo to my man Ray Cohen from Mark, Jason, Michael, and their family.
So he's clearly in a bar, right? He's clearly in a bar.
One take. This is one take.
One take, Rick.
My dad turning 80. Me and my two brothers were raised on wrestling in the 80s.
He's reading the notes. This is not what you're supposed to do.
When I was a young girl, the age of 12.
When I was a little girl, I looked up. I just wanted to be with Ride Space Mountain.
Pigtails are flowing. Styling, profiling.
Does he realize these aren't scripts? They're requests.
Oh God!
It makes me want to send. It makes me want to send him a cameo request and just write exactly what I'd want to hear Ric Flair say. Like,
yeah.
My dad's love for you goes back to Gorgeous George. Well, I'm a lot better than Gorgeous George. Are you shitting me?
Oh my God, he's so drunk.
Jesus.
He was a kid. I was the man. We loved to hate the Horseman. Loved your promos. Be excited to get a word. And a happy birthday to Ray Cohen from the Nature Boy. Ray was the man. If I live to be 80, I'm going to make love to a woman that would be unrecognizable.
What?
Rewind that a little bit. What?
If I live to be 80, I'm gonna make love to a woman and be unrecognizable. Yeah, listen.
Ray Cohen from the Nature Boy. Ray was the man. If I live to be 80, I'm going to make love to a woman that would be unrecognizable. God bless you, brother. A lot of respect.
He's already on the God bless you, brother, and he's still got another 24 seconds left in this video. So where's it going?
I feel uncomfortable.
I'm gonna dress like Pennywise the Clown and speak in a German accent. Woo!
Mark, Jason, Michael, and the families, they respect you. I respect you. Remember, Ray, on your birthday, man, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And today you are the...
Wait, so is he trying to challenge him to a fight? Wait, no, he's saying, I think he's saying you are the man. So is he telling the family to attack him?
I want someone to just send Ric Flair all of Ron Burgundy's rehearsal notes. Marv coming from inside the house.
Did you ever see Chris Hansen's cameos? So Chris Hansen, he would just do whatever. He did a business cameo for Epstein Airlines where he congratulated a 16-year-old for getting accepted into the Epstein pilot program.
Oh gosh.
And he did one about the Escobar phone where the actual drug cartel family Escobar released a phone, and he did an advertisement for the Escobar phone, which was just a Samsung Fold painted gold. And he did it. He'll do anything. And that Ric Flair reminds me of that so much.
Yeah, but he was probably sober.
Be the man, you gotta beat the man. And today you are the man. Woo! Love you, Nature Boy.
I think we gotta watch one more.
Well, real quick, we got a 50. We got a 50 mark.
Oh, hold on. Let me come back to the. We got a 50 according to this, and there it is. Double A coming back in for $50, bringing us to $279 for the evening. Says, missed you all, not been able to join in Super Chat because of my time zone. Also, why hasn't AEW come out with a Fight Forever DLC where you could escape from a fan's basement? Because there is no escape. TK would be swimming in money like Scrooge McDuck. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing, Double A. Thank you very, very much. We're glad to have you back, buddy. So, let's see what else the Nature Boy has to say here.
Okay, no carbs today.
Wait, so he's in the bar and the camera's facing the wrong way.
For the love of God.
These are the ones that they show people to convince them to buy.
It must be like, these are so bad they're good. So just roll with it, kids.
All the time.
Can I get
Louie! Tom Lang.
This looks like it's a different bar, by the way.
Did his voice crack in the middle of the woo? Did he become a man?
It sounded like he said wooey.
Yeah.
He's going to take him on a sea cruise after that.
We're trying something new.
Nature Boy comes from Brandon, Chris, and Andrew. And of course myself. Tom 66.
Oh, that was an unfortunate age to try to tell Ric Flair to say.
Wooey! Steven Wooey! Oh my God.
Forget the game. We might spend the next hour doing this.
Treatment is celebrating the 4th of July with family in Frankfurt.
What is he saying?
Happening? They force you to lie.
In Frankfurt. Well, you held on. You can give in to those Germans. You're a hero. Woo!
Woo.
Mississippi.
Oh,
Tom
sorry, Frankfurt, Mississippi. So it wasn't no Germans.
is a lifelong fan. Loves your classic woo and dance.
He's a lifelong fan, and he loves your classic move and dance.
I get when he reads woo, he can't say it correctly. He just goes woo.
I've never seen this word before in my life.
What is this? What is this? What are you saying to me?
Remember when his first podcast was called Woo Nation, but it had like 8 O's?
Yeah.
So it was like impossible to search for.
Oh my god.
Some words of encouragement would mean a lot. We have to show it to him on the 3rd. Well, it's the 3rd, man. And Tom,
I've been there, man. The 3rd. I've been there. Right now, I just drank a 5th.
I'm so sympathetic to health problems, and cancer is the.
Oh gosh, he's talking about cancer. Okay, we couldn't understand that he was talking about cancer. We're going to stop making fun of this one now.
Someone paid $500 to get Ric Flair to drunkenly wish his friend good health.
Yeah,
Dude.
I could not for the life of me understand what he was saying until then. Oh man! All right.
Church says that we should get bonus points for being spot on with the guessing of the price.
Oh yeah, you say that now, Mr. I got spot on with the guessing.
No, you know what? I think Trish is right. I think that we did that last time. Well, Trish, what the hell are you doing? Trish, I'm going to send Trish the link if she wants to join.
Oh great, so that I can lose more. Thank
She
you.
doesn't know who some of these people are.
I'll still beat me. I'm terrible at everything. You know that.
Hold on.
Any competition, I fail. I get nervous and scared. Marv said it, but I'm just amazed that someone would pay $500 for that, especially because they had to have seen the things beforehand.
Woo-wee.
Wooey. Wooey. Hold on. I'm sending Trish the link if she wants to join. If not, Trish, you don't have to go on camera or anything. But you know, if you want to join, you will know who some of them are. She says, I guess $4.99 for Flair. So
She would have lost.
She would have lost to Kev, yeah. But Kev does have 2 points. No, it's correct, actually. Trish was right. So, you know, we'll give Trish 5 minutes to see if she's gonna actually come in. But before we move on to the next person. So yeah, I was not expecting to go down that rabbit hole with Flair.
Woo-wee.
Like, imagine you spend $500 for something like your hero is going to wish you well in this health. Regina Sharp for $50, which takes us over the $300 threshold for tonight. Thank you so much. It says, so if Trish joins the competition, is it between who can lose harder?
It'll be me. I'll lose.
Trish lost last time. Nolan won last time. And Nolan only won because Martin had to leave.
Nolan's my best friend. I like Nolan. So I like that Nolan won.
You're not a vegetarian too, are you?
No, but he is my if you want me on Tooney Talk TV, you already have him. It's just Nolan. We're the same. We're basically equal.
I definitely don't need to.
In terms of
Yeah, but he's not like diabolical and evil the way you are. He's like you, like minus all the evil.
He's the mirror version of me.
Yeah, he's Bizarro you.
Yeah, he's Bizarro me. Yeah, we're gonna make a movie together. Don't worry about it. We've been talking. Okay.
I'm excited for this.
Oh my gosh.
The Negadis. Yes, he's the Negadis.
Negadis. Yeah. Oh my god. Those Ric Flair ones, they're actually kind of sad.
No, keep going. This is phenomenal.
You want to do another Ric Flair?
We gotta do it.
All right, hopefully this one won't be about cancer. Here we go. Oh, what the hell?
Woo to a man, Sean.
Wait, is this on the screen yet? Okay, yeah.
Entered the studio.
from his beautiful,
Hold, Marv.
beautiful.
What?
It said she entered the studio.
Oh, hold on. Then I gotta play her in because we always gotta hit the fucking music. Hit the fucking music.
Yo, we can swear on this show.
You can
Oh
let
no.
fly the dogs of war, my friend.
Oh no. Okay. Hi
Okay,
everybody.
did you watch the last Ric Flair cameo here?
Oh, I turned it on when I saw the thumbnail that said wrestlers on Cameo, so I've been listening from the very beginning of the game.
Okay. So
yeah,
you would have
yes,
said
I heard
$4.99.
all of it.
You
I
would
would
have
have
said
said $4.99.
You
Yeah,
would have said $4.99, so you would have lost that round by $1.
which is my way. Yes.
Yeah, no. We remember.
Oh,
from the
and
last
I
time.
saw Regina's super chat
Mhm.
about who can lose harder. Like,
Right.
don't laugh at my pain, Regina.
All right, let's see what else
Feel
Rick has to
attacked.
say here.
Wife Joy. What a beautiful name. Please wish my husband, in this case, a belated Happy Father's Day. He is the best father to all of our children.
So when you get a cameo, you don't read out the instructions. You take a note for yourself, and you're like, "Hey, so and so, your wife tells me you're a great father, and we wanted to wish you Happy Father's Day here from your pal, the Nature Boy." Like, you don't have to.
Children. What a compliment that is. This would make his world. Getting a message from you. I'm not sure why, but I appreciate all that respect.
Look at all the pictures of him behind his shoulder over here. I guess that's his kids over here.
I can't see that.
I don't know. He's not in a bar this time, so I think we're okay.
So happy Father's Day, Sean, from the Nature Boy. Rolex wearing, limousine riding, private jet flying. He is your biggest fan, and you make sure you do the woo.
We.
Low. He says it.
Did he just say lol?
Yeah.
Because he read LOL out phonetically.
No. Pasta.
If someone didn't know Ric Flair, would they have any idea what? Or do we only understand Ric Flair because we speak Ric Flair?
I think so.
Okay, I'm trying to. Unfortunately, the chat's not a very good representation of that because they all know who he is, and Trish knows
Right.
who he is, so we can't really judge that. But I think no one would understand him if they didn't know who he was.
All the time. Sean, you the man. Joy, you the woman. God bless you both. Thanks for reaching out to Ric Flair. Much love, much respect. Sorry I'm late on this. Had some health issues.
So
Does he
Father's Day is pretty much over and done with.
Like this is probably on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he think they just texted him? He's like, "Thanks for reaching out, buddy." Like, what? It's not a.
Oh.
This isn't a Mercedes Monet subscription service where you text Ric Flair. He's paying to get you to do this.
Man.
You're supposed to put on a show, you know.
Yep. All right, guys. Coming up next, our next contestant is a really nice guy who's known for possibly killing wrestling in general. He is once again a really nice guy. He's a theme park fanatic with a spine of a crocodile. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Mick Foley.
I can't do this one because I actually know what this one is.
All right, so Kevin, you are backing out of this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Ladies first. Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh.
Trish, what do you got?
Oh, I don't know. $299.
Trish goes $299. Yes.
Oh, it's highest, right? So don't without going over.
Now going
Right.
over.
Okay, I'm gonna do Price is Right rules. $300.
Oh, you guys don't understand Mick Foley math.
Yeah, seriously, you guys definitely do not understand Mick Foley.
Mick Foley is not. He's not high end. He's not. This isn't going in the Brooks Brothers and buying $300 sheets. He's going Dollar General. His mindset is, I'm going to keep it cheap so that I can move a lot more. Because I'd rather sell 500 of these.
Okay, so Trish wins. I get it.
No.
Trish wins.
No, neither of you
Neither
win.
of us win.
No, we would both be over.
Neither
yeah.
of
Oh, I
you
should
win.
have
You
said
both lose.
$1.
It is
That price is right.
$99 for Mick Foley.
After the Dollar General thing, I thought you were going to say like 50 though. So I'm still a little bit like, oh, okay.
You weren't that wrong. He's on the low end.
His psychology was different than I was anticipating.
Yeah, Ric Flair's go, I need to make some money. I got X5s and bills and alcohol to buy. And Mick Foley's like, I don't feel like paying for gas. So,
All right. Our next contestant, guys, you might know her from driving a tank to the ring or from buying photographs of her poop online. Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Say that again. You just can't, you just don't get to jump over that.
Wasn't she like an SW?
I don't know. I don't
believe I had heard that.
I've
All
never
right.
heard that before in my life, honestly.
I don't know. Well, it seems like a thing she'd do.
You're just making up stuff over here.
All right. So Shotzi, what do you got for Shotzi?
I'm gonna go on the low end. I'm gonna say $49.
This is $49. Kevin Apollo, what are you giving for Shotzi?
I'm gonna say she's under 100. So $90.
$90 from Kevin Apollo. Trish, what do you got?
I don't really know, but I'm kind of going based on what these two are doing. So 75. I'll go sort of in the middle.
75. So Dis says 49. Kev says 90. Trish says 70. You guys underestimated Shotzi because she is $199, which means Kevin Apollo gets the point.
No way.
Shotzi, $199 for Shotzi. Yes.
Okay, and apparently, Marv, you were correct according to the chat.
I told you.
I'm trying not to look at the chat like during the while you're asking because I don't want to be influenced. But then after I answer, I go back and as soon as I answered, everyone was saying, "Nope, she sold her poop." You can say
vindicated. I wish I didn't know that.
What awful human being who just needs a little time with the Lord in their life paid to look at someone's poop.
Apparently Marv in like half of our chat.
Just because you know she did it doesn't mean you bought it.
Yeah,
I didn't know she did it. I didn't look for it. So
I think someone protests too much, personally.
My monster dog protests too much.
Well, let's see what $200 buys you with Shotzi.
A really stinky room.
I don't want to know, apparently.
Yeah. She doesn't know her tank.
Joseph Air Knight. Welcome to the ball pit. Thank you so much.
All right, already we're better than Ric Flair. She's
Yeah.
in frame. She's animated. She's awake. She's not
Depends
drunk.
on your definition of better. I don't know. I'd love to get a really drunk Ric Flair cameo. I treasure that thing. Are you kidding?
Much for getting a cameo and supporting me. You rule. I am just so happy to hear from you. Thank you so much for wishing me luck and supporting me and following my journey.
Yeah.
Keep following me.
All about me.
We forgot about the creeper factor when it comes to the women. I didn't think about that. We need to add there has to be do you think
there's like a premium for that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because there's guys that are just like, say my name, and I guarantee this is part of that. So
she said hello to me and like, oh my god, look great.
Ew, guys, stop. Ew.
Dude, you wrestling fans, we deal with them all the time.
Ugh, God.
All right.
Yes, the Donnie Birchfield Jr. factor is what it was. Thank you, done did what now?
All right.
Netflix special.
Our next contestant here on the Cameo game, this former crackhead turned yogi, spends his days now stealing money from Tony Khan for doing absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake the Snake Roberts. And yes, he's still alive and Bray Wyatt's gone.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay, Matthew Perry.
That was fucking rough.
River
bro.
Phoenix is gone, but Keanu Reeves walks among us. Like, wow, not that energy.
Did you see Bret Hart? He got a stray from Bret Hart when Bret Hart was bitching about Hulk Hogan. The most recent time Bret Hart was.
Really?
Bret Hart's going off about how Hulk Hogan never put anybody over. And all of a sudden he goes, oh, yeah, and Jake didn't either. Jake the Snake Roberts sucks. And then he moved on to talking about Hulk Hogan again. He just like snuck in there. Dude.
Anyway.
You know what? You know who really pisses me off? Air. Air really pisses me off. And that son of a bitch, Bill Goldberg. You know what that son of a bitch, Bill Goldberg does? He breathes air.
Listen, Jake the Snake Roberts is always the first one to say, how am I still here when all of these other people are gone?
True.
So
Just like that son of a bitch, Bill Goldberg, who made my career gone while breathing air.
While breathing air.
The problem was when Bill Goldberg kicked me, all the air came out of my brain. All right, so Jake the Snake Roberts, Trish, you are up first on this one.
Oh, I don't like being first. I'll say...
Kevin hasn't gone first yet. Would you rather have?
Yeah,
Kevin
let him go first. Let him go
All right,
first.
Kevin,
I
what
don't
you
like
got?
going first.
Oh, I didn't go first.
No, you were going to, but you couldn't because you knew. So you had to pull back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 115.
Kevin Apollo says 115. Trish, what do you got?
I'll say 150, like 150.
150 for Trish. Okay, Dis, what do you have?
Okay, I think it's more than that, but I'm not going to try to get exact. So I'm going to say it was 115 and 150, right? Those are the guesses so far. Okay, I'm going to say 151 then.
151. Dis being the asshole.
Mhm.
Yeah, just playing the role of Lorne this time. Lorne
seriously.
every single time.
I already feel like Marv's date to a high school reunion where I'm just kind of sitting around being like, yeah, huh? This is good stories. And so I need to win something.
All right, Jake the Snake Roberts on Cameo costs $125. Which means Kevin Apollo gets the point again.
That was close, Kev.
Kevin's good at this.
Cheater.
You think
the one that I was closest on? No one knew. I was all
I'm going off of convention math. That's why.
I figured you'd win. I didn't. I just call everyone. I'm a sore loser, so I just call everyone a cheater if they beat me.
Of course you do.
That's the spirit, Dis.
I mean, I'm honest. I know myself.
This medical doctor ran afoul of Mercedes Moné, and Tony Khan lost her phone number. Ladies and gentlemen, Britt Baker! Britt Baker, DDS.
I'll go first. $300. $300.
$300. Well, you think she's got that high of an opinion of herself?
I think. I think you add in, so she's bigger than Shotzi. You add in the creep factor, and you add in the ego, and I think you're at 350. I think you're at 300.
Okay.
I would go lower, but I'm first, so I have to,
Right. I took away your ability to be Lorne in this situation.
Right. Exactly.
Trish, what you got?
I don't know. 250.
Trish,
based on this math, apparently.
God damn it, Trisha, you took my number. Doesn't mean I can't pick my number.
You can't pick it if somebody else has already picked it.
God damn it.
Or wait, Trish, what did we do last time? Could somebody pick the same exact number?
I think we would each get the point. I think
yeah,
we said
I think
it.
so. And
So you can take it if you want, Kevin.
Yeah, go ahead, Kevin. Y'all saying 250?
Yeah, I'm saying 2 because I don't think she's crazy enough to have the audacity to charge 300, but she's definitely got enough creeps that she can get over 2.
So, Britt Baker on Cameo costs $250.
Oh, man.
So we each get 2 points.
You each get 2 points. So right now the score is Kevin Apollo 6, Trish 2.
I'm so happy
0.
right now.
I'm going to go. I'll see you guys later. You don't need me anymore.
Listen, after the first time I played this, I was due getting one spot on.
Yeah, we're all very happy for you, Trish. We're all really excited for you.
Listen, Dis. All right? I've been fighting this cameo war longer than you.
Yeah, but I get it every week, lady, okay?
The cameo war.
You weren't in the cameo trenches the way I was the last time.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Hold on. I can remove that one. So our next contestant won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. I believe, Trish, it is your turn to go first. Or is it Dis's turn to go first?
I can't do this one because I know what it is.
Okay. Kevin has to sit up.
I went first last
How do you
time.
know these?
A couple months ago, I got bored and went through this with someone that we know.
Oh, okay.
And we're laughing at it because we were trying to figure out how much it would cost to book them.
All right. Trish, what do you got for Kurt Angle?
I'm terrible at this game. 300? I don't know.
300. Dis, what do you got for Kurt Angle?
Dude, I don't.
The same. Like, I don't know. Pick a number.
Whatever. Okay.
What the hell is that? Why is it so big?
Yeah, you know what? Okay, Marv, we're doing your rules. Then I'll say 300 so I can top. I'll say 300.
You both said 300. Neither of you get a point because Kurt Angle is $100.
I would have never guessed that. I would have never.
This is the one that shocked me.
I'm getting it wrong when they seem like they're being like cool about it. Like,
yeah,
that's cool.
I'm legitimately shocked by this one.
Never would have guessed that.
He's no Draco Malfoy.
I would have thought this would have been $1,000.
That's
Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton was nearly $1,000.
Oh my gosh! No, like I would pay. I might pay $100 for Kurt Angle. Like if I mean, you know, if I had $100 to around like that, I might pay $100 for Kurt Angle. That seems like a reasonable, about what it's worth. You know.
Hey, you know what? That's probably why he gets a lot of them. Because here's the thing about the cameos: they take like 2 seconds to do. 2 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
So you can line up 10 of them. You just made $2,000, or you made $1,000. Sorry,
I do know someone who is of the more famous persuasion who does say, "I love these things. I can smash out 100 of them in 30 minutes."
Yeah, it makes sense. All right. Let's see. Who do we want next?
Oh, Trish doesn't know my story about how I stole a piece of Hulk Hogan shirt from a little girl one time.
Oh wait, I do know that was a little girl. I just knew.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
a
a
kid.
little girl. Yeah, I mean, I was 7. I was a kid, so it's not like I was
Whatever.
Yeah,
you should have known at 7 not to do that. Stop it.
No, but I wanted to do that. It didn't matter. I knew it was bad. I just wanted to.
That's even better. All right.
All
Duly
right.
noted. I know what I'm dealing with
men
now.
just want to watch the world burn.
This lady Zebra counts the 1, 2, 3 every week on TV, but folks, she doesn't make it all about her because she's not Aubrey Edwards. She's Jessica Carr.
Yes.
My favorite ref.
My favorite too.
Oh, she's my
Kevin
favorite
Apollo.
too, totally.
Kevin Apollo, what do you got for Jessica Carr?
She's gonna be like 75, 80. I'm gonna say 70.
Apollo says $75. Trish, what do you got?
I'll say 50.
Trish.
Actually, hold on. I should probably abstain because I know how much Eddie costs. So that influenced my decision. I must withdraw my bid.
Kevin, why are you in this game?
And it's gotta be something like $75, $80. I'm trying to.
What are you going with? What are you going with then?
I'll go 75 because that's what Awful said before. I mean, what Kev said before he restrained.
Jessica Carr is
still gonna lose.
$75.
Fair. That's not fair.
Thanks, Kev.
It's really not fair at all, but it's so I'm letting it go.
I get 2 points.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. I'll remember that the next time. It's just so I'm letting it go.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
all right.
You know,
all right.
I lose everything.
What?
I lose everything.
It's fine.
Actually, I did. I won Awful Jeopardy. I won Awful Jeopardy when I had -5 points. So.
Do you know who won the last cameo game? Not me. So
I heard
it was Nolan.
Yeah. No.
Nolan.
Thank you,
Nolan
thank
won.
you for sincerely answering, guys. That wasn't the point.
No, but Nolan only won because Martin left, and then Martin still almost won.
I know he did.
Wait, how late into the game did Martin leave?
Like halfway through.
That's awesome.
He definitely missed at least like 2 full rounds.
All right. Who do we got next? Our next contestant is somebody who we've known him as being happy, we've known him as being a bum, but mostly we know him as no longer in the WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Baron Corbin. Dis, what do you got for Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin, recently WWE, still pretty popular, thinking around cross. I'm going to go $199.
This goes $199 for Baron Corbin. Kevin Apollo. Can you do this one?
I was just going to say.
I can do this one.
You sure about that, buddy? That sounds kind of uncertain.
I don't want to do this one.
You don't want to do this one? All right, fine. You still have a commanding lead. So, Trish, what do you got for Baron Corbin?
200.
Trish got 200.
Oh,
Trish, you were being Lorne in this instance.
Yep.
Who would do
And Baron
something like
Corbin, Baron Corbin costs $200.
That's beautiful.
You know what's funny? You know what's really funny about that?
That was poetic justice, is what that was.
I lost because I was being Trish, and Trish won because she was being me. I would have not. I came in today saying I'm not going to say 99. It's always going to be an even number. But Trish started doing it, and she was. I'm like, I think I'm going to go with the 99. It's not always an even number.
Nick Foley was $99.
How many people from The Office ended in 99 when we did it?
A lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
This is so exciting. So glad I joined.
Oh, Kev's destroying us still. Kev's still.
This water
Actually,
bug
Kev,
is
you and Kev are close now.
How is Kevin in the lead if he hasn't answered like 4 of them?
Because he got 2 of them like dead on.
Oh, so did I. So
Yeah.
yeah, we are pretty close. Okay, cool. Cool.
All right. Our next contestant is not a wrestler, not a manager, folks, but it is a voice that brought you the action. The one, the only, Mr. Tony Chimmel. Yes, Tony Chimmel.
Oh my God! Get away from me! Ah!
You don't like Tony Chimmel?
No, I'm being attacked by enormous water bugs. It's raining out, and they're in my domicile.
Oh my God, you're making my skin crawl.
They're creeping me the F out because they're like 5 inches long and they're buzzing. The buzzing is so loud. Scorpions all over my body.
So ring announcer Tony Chimmel. Kevin Apollo, can you do this one?
Yeah, I can do this one because I don't.
Okay. What do you got for Tony Chimmel?
Oh man. He's under 50. I'm gonna say he's under 50. There's no way he's over 50. I'm gonna say that Tony Chimmel is $35.
Kevin Apollo goes $35 for Tony Chimmel. This?
I was going to say 25, so I'll stick with 25.
This is 25. Trish?
What did Kevin say?
Or... Kevin said 35. This said 25.
Yeah, sure. Because I have no idea, so I'll go 30. Why not?
30. Tony
I'm
Chimmel.
not anticipating getting it, so.
Tony Chimmel is $30.
Stop it.
Trish and Kevin are now tied for the lead.
Oh my God.
See, I'm not bad at the guessing. I'm bad at the game. That's the problem.
That's the thing. You are bad at the game. That is exactly it.
Dis doesn't understand.
I'm bad at the game.
Dis doesn't understand the absolute just meltdown I was about to have by the end of the last one because I was
Trish, are you kidding me?
like $10 off it, but I was.
That's the end of every.
Over.
That's the end of every show we do for me. I spent up until like 2 weeks ago. I spent every show getting attacked by the chat the entire time.
No, I'm talking about the game.
I know, but the chat loves you, so you get that. I get bad at both. Okay,
You get bad at me.
I'm just talking about a game. He's like, no, we're taking everything into consideration.
I'm talking about life. Okay, this is serious for me.
This is real life.
It's a game to you.
Tony Chimmel, I actually want to watch one of his because you got to think he does it in the announcer voice, right?
Yeah,
like that's the whole point of a Tony Chimmel like cameo, right? Like you get to announce you as the new birthday boy or something like that. So
the rated R birthday boy.
Yep. Let's see.
Hello, Levi. Hello, Grant. Tony Chimmel here, the GOAT of ring announcers. First, Levi, I want to thank you for ordering this cameo,
It's the best
or
one
as we know it, a
Wow, this is
This
pretty
is the
good.
best one we've seen. This is the best one so far. Easily.
Chimeo. And
Oh, and then he just lost it by calling it a
No,
chimney.
bro, no way. I give him extra points.
No, Chimeo's
Yeah,
great.
Cameo.
That's
I
branding,
love
son.
that.
All right.
this Chimeo is for you, Grant, Levi's longtime best friend. He wants an announcement for you, and who better to give it than me? I hear you guys are great wrestling buddies, wrestling nerds. Enjoy the product. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, this is great.
making his way to the ring, he is
I'm sorry. I'm in for 30
I want
bucks.
one.
For 30 bucks?
Absolutely. This is my
I'd order one a month.
this is a birthday present for my buddy in St. Louis. I'm doing this
the
absolutely 100%.
world heavyweight champion and a true superstar, the Long Island Iced Z Grant Lindahl.
I'd be like, Tony, I need you to give me a Chimeo about the chicken salad I'm about to eat.
Yeah.
You're an indie promoter. Just says, hey, I want a Chimeo. I need 10 of them. Here's the names. And then they just play them on the screen. With
Throw down a couple $100 and just,
yeah.
That's so worth the $30.
Oh, that was great.
I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I was expecting that, but like, still, that's awesome. I liked that a lot. All right, let's see who else we've got here. All right, our next contestant was dubbed the future of the professional wrestling business, but you might know him from jumping off things in his backyard for the Juggalos and the Juggalettes. Whoop whoop! It's Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, okay. A person I've never heard of in my life.
Never
Cut
heard
your
of
hair,
him. It's
hippie.
okay. All right, Wheeler Yuta, AEW wrestler. A lot of people, say he's the future of wrestling. They're wrong.
His hair is driving me absolutely nuts.
I figured
Like,
it would.
Ugh.
Kevin
Looks like he's
Apollo.
related to
Oh
Marv.
no, I think this is first this time.
Sure, who cares? $100.
This says $100 for Wheeler Yuta. Kevin Apollo, what do you got?
50 beans.
50?
Yeah.
Kevin Apollo says 50. Trish, what do you say?
This was 100. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
75.
Trish says 75.
Because I honestly have no idea about this person.
AEW Nectar says all these guys think they're big stars, so he says 300. $50 for Wheeler Yuta. Kevin Apollo gets it dead on.
Kevin and I are now neck and neck, right? Neck and neck, Kevin and I.
You know
Going
what?
down, Apollo.
I'm really surprised he's only $50 because not that I think he's worth more than $50, but I feel like he probably thinks he's worth more than $50.
Apparently he doesn't.
I bet he hasn't updated his price since he first jumped on.
It's possible.
I wonder if he's even done them. By the way,
Okay.
if it would have been $300 and you would have gotten the points and neck beards, I would have dropped my microphone and left. That's all I'm saying.
Can we see how many he's actually done?
I don't know if you say that.
Or there's videos, right? Let's look at the growth of his beard and his hair to see the last time he actually did one.
All right, so we want to actually see Wheeler
I
Yuta.
bet he did all of these before he was in the
Right.
Death Valley.
Once he got the Tony money, he didn't need to do it anymore. Because I'm sorry, he could ask for more.
You can get a personal one from him for 50 or a business video for $300.
Right, but does he
What
do
is
that?
this video?
Yeah,
It's like a bullshit advertisement.
I mean, I'm assuming it's for for advertisements for your business, but I'm also assuming for the wrestlers, they know it's going to be for an indie fighter.
If you see any advertisements on TikTok that are like a guy sitting in his living room, a celebrity sitting in his living room talking about a phone or something, those are all cameos, but that they paid for, the business ones.
So we're seeing short beard. It's getting longer as time goes on here.
No, these are old.
Let's see.
Hey Michael, this is Wheeler Yuta. Just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. I hear it's today. I hope it's a wonderful day. I hope it's a wonderful year. I also see that you wanted to know what my favorite match in AEW has been. That's a tough one, but I think it would have to be my match with Jon Moxley that got me into the Blackpool Combat Club. It was definitely one of the hardest matches that I've ever had, but I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed what it made me become and what it brought out of me. So That would definitely have to be my favorite. And I also hear that you're having diverticulitis surgery at the end of the month.
Oh,
Okay, I don't want to hear about that.
so this is about a year and a half ago. So okay. I mean, if he's talking about,
I don't know if it happened like right after he had the match.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying this had to have been at least about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Because So yeah,
good on him for $50 though.
Yeah, he could demand more. He absolutely could.
Oh, he cut a better promo in this cameo than he has the entirety of his AEW career.
I'm learning that Wheeler Yuta shouldn't be a heel. He should be a face. He
was very personable there.
Yeah,
I was
comes
gonna
across as
say,
national
I don't
babyface.
know him, but the way you guys are making him sound like he seemed friendly.
Yeah,
he seemed nice.
It's more the way people talk about him than the way he talks about himself.
And the fact that he never cuts promos in AEW. I don't think he's ever touched a microphone in AEW. So, all right.
One thing about the next one. Okay, yes, I'm correct. All right. Our next participant here is the current AEW Women's Champion until Mercedes Moné gets her manicured hands on her. She is Chris Statlander.
I can't do this one.
Oh, you can't do this one? All right, Dis, what do you got for Chris Statlander?
Chris Statlander, Creep Factor, Shotzi, she's champion, 225.
225 for Dis. Trish, what do you got for this one?
200.
200. No points this round because Chris Statlander is $90.
Wow. Okay. Look at
she came down a little bit.
Oh, was she not that last time you looked?
Yeah, she was 100 last time.
Oh well, now she's 90.
Not much, still.
Yeah.
She won the title and came down.
Apparently. Well, I think she knows her days are numbered.
Yeah.
Now that Hurricane Mercedes has got her in her sights.
She is deaf. So, maybe I don't know how that affects anything. Sorry.
Okay, our next one up. Now, we saw the Chimeo, folks. But let's see what it's like when you get a Robbio from Justin Roberts. Another ring announcer. AEW ring announcer, former WWE ring announcer. Justin Roberts. Kevin Apollo.
Oh, I can't do this one.
Can't do this one.
Oh, come on.
You might have warned me about this before the show.
Yeah, because you imagine if Trish hadn't shown up, it would have just been me sitting here looking terrible the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's still winning.
All right, Dis, what do you got?
I don't care. Justin Roberts.
Play the game.
$50.
Dis says $50 for Justin Roberts. Trish, what do you get?
$50.
Oh, come on.
Well, I don't stop you from getting the points.
What? You just stop it from mattering.
Justin Roberts is $149. So you both get the point.
I was hoping you go lower, like you'd think, oh, he's nothing, and go lower because I know you don't know who he is really, and then I'd be like,
I know who he is.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I know enough to know that 149. Did you say?
149.
Stop it! I could get a Chimeo.
Roberts is.
I could get like 5 Chimeos for that. Get out of here.
Yeah, seriously.
Right? Seriously.
Literally 5 Chimeos.
And Chimmel's a better announcer too. So
well, let's see if he's better at cameos than him.
Hey Eva, it's Justin Roberts. I heard you're a huge AEW fan, and I know you're turning 11. I wanted to send this message to say,
I call shenanigans on that.
Family friendly.
This child abuse. Some weirdo making his door to get a cameo. Stop it.
Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday, Ava. Hopefully one day I'll get to hear your impression of me introducing you to the ring. But until then, I wanted to do my impression of you, me introducing you to the ring.
He's got nothing on the Chimeo.
This is fake.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from...
What?
Kev,
Kev?
Did we lose him?
He muted
Atlanta, Georgia. She loves Darby Allin. She loves Sting. And she loves AEW. She is the Sleeper Ava.
Yeah, no, give me the Chimmy.
Do you know whose
Chimmel
name
had-
wasn't listed? Justin Roberts.
Yeah. Chimmel had not only like a better, like he had a better set behind him. He actually pulled out a microphone. There was some like real production value in the Chimmy.
I'm convinced this is fake because number one, it's an 11-year-old kid. Number two, it's an 11-year-old girl. I think this is something he just recorded to have something up there. I don't think anyone's ever actually paid $150 to hear Justin Roberts do a cameo.
All right, guys. Our next contestant, she is, well, there's no way around putting it. She is a cougar. If you will excuse her, she is Vicky Guerrero.
Kev sitting out. I
Kev, are you sitting
guarantee
out
I guarantee Kev would have looked this one up.
He's muted, so I don't know.
I think he got attacked or something. And that's what we heard, and then he muted himself. So by water bugs, I mean, I'm sorry.
Trish, what do you got for Vicky Guerrero?
300.
300.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. Like, it's one of those I could see really like lower and I could see higher, so I'm not sure.
I was going to guess more, but not much more. So I'm gonna do the $1 thing, and I'm gonna say
$301.
No, just $1. Just $1.
No, he definitely meant 301.
No. I meant $1.
Absolutely what he meant.
You literally want $1.
Yeah, I literally want $1.
Okay. Vicky Guerrero is $500.
So my logic was right. I just still lowballed it.
Nailed it.
No, Trish gets the point.
That was I'm joking.
I was gonna say no.
You know, the chat did say I am right about one thing. They said that the 11-year-old's favorite wrestler was Darby Allin. So if it is real, then I'm right about that at least.
$500 for Vicky Guerrero?
Okay,
Really?
I like comparing them in my head. So it's like, why would I pay $500 for Vicky Guerrero when I could pay $500 to get drunk Ric Flair slurring his way through something? Like,
right.
I would absolutely give Ric Flair $500 for that mess before I would give it to Vicky Guerrero.
I love the Ric Flair ones so much.
I love them. And he did say wooey, by the way.
Yeah, you was like, I'd pay $500 for Eddie, but like, I don't know about Vicky.
I think I'm thinking this wrong. I'm starting to realize that part of it is meme potential, right? Like you have to kind of look at the people who are memey, like Vicky Guerrero or Ric Flair. They're going to be able to charge more because people want to go after them for the memes. So I need to start changing the way I'm thinking about this stuff.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just think it comes down to ego.
Next up, we've got royalty in the house, folks. This ROH manager turned AEW mainstay is most known for not understanding who owns the property he is currently in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Prince Nana. Prince Nana. Chris, you probably have no idea who he is.
I know Prince Nelson Rogers.
He's an AEW man. He's an AEW manager.
He's a manager? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, what do you got for Prince Nana?
Prince Nana. He's got the coffee. He just dance. I'm gonna go 150. The dance. I'm thinking.
All right. So, Trish, are you gonna go up to around 150, or are you gonna go lower? What are you gonna do?
I'll say 100.
Trish,
honestly, because I don't know either way. So
Prince Nana is $100.
You see how close I was to say 100? You see how long I held out the one because I was gonna say 100 and then I switched it. I need to stop thinking.
I don't think you understand. I don't think you. This is kind of Star Wars-ish when we do the other trivia, and it's like,
yes, we're all so happy for you, Trish. We're all very happy for you.
And I don't know my own answers, but I know stuff that I don't know about. This has got that.
Yeah, the Harry Potter ones you all get wrong with it. You get the Star Wars ones right.
Yeah, great. And then I've just watched wrestling my whole life. I'm terrible at this fucking game. That's hilarious.
Wow, this is an ugly side of this.
Yeah, seriously, this. Wow, you do not lose well. We learned this today.
I'm fine.
All right.
Sure.
This horsewoman has punched her way up the ranks. mostly due to a friendship with Ronda Rousey, but did kind of outlast her. She is Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler. Trish, what do you got for Shayna Baszler?
I don't know, 125. I have no idea. I'm
125.
I'm guessing blind here.
All right, Dis, what do you got for Shayna Baszler?
125 is a good, but she's on TV. She's on TV. $200.
$200. Shayna Baszler costs $70.
Nobody gets it.
Yep. All right.
I was wrong.
We have got one more. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen contestants in this night that have been victimized by Mercedes Moné. Our final contestant is someone who has expressed a desire to victimize Mercedes Moné. It is Sammy Guevara.
This douchebag.
I hate him. This is an AEW wrestler, Trish.
I figured if I haven't heard of them, there's a really good shot that they're just from AEW.
Yeah.
Although this name sounds vaguely familiar, I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I've heard it in passing before.
I think we might have talked about him while you were on here.
Probably. It's not gonna help me guess any easier, but
no.
By the way, everybody else got like a cool promo pic, and I picked this photo of Sammy Guevara.
I love that it's like kind of low key. One of your hobbies is finding really awful shots of people and using them in various things.
Yep. All right. Dis, what do you got for Sammy Guevara?
Didn't I go first last time?
Trish, what do you got for Sammy Guevara?
No, I went first the last
I know,
time.
I was joking.
Dis, what do you got for Sammy Guevara?
Sammy.
I have no control over the show.
$200.
$200 for Sammy Guevara. Trish, what do you got for Sammy?
This is strictly a strategic guess.
$200.
There is no point awarded because Sammy Guevara is $100.
No way, really?
Yep.
Good for him. Good for
A
him.
lot of the
That's about
AEW
right.
people are keeping it around $100, and I gotta give him credit for that.
That's about right for Sammy too. You know, that's about where he should be.
That means with 10 points, our winner for the night is Trish.
Stop it.
You came out of nowhere, weren't even supposed to be involved in the game tonight, and you
Kev
showed
left.
up and you won the whole thing.
Not even supposed to be here today.
Yeah, I know. I just want to point out, I was the only one who everyone knew was going to be on the show tonight.
And you came in dead last.
And I lost miserably.
The final score here is Trish 10, Kevin, who abstained from half the questions, 8.
Did
And
Awful beat me
Dis-
too somehow?
And Dis 3.
Did Awful beat me somehow too? Did he get 4?
Yeah,
from
well,
the car?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
You get the handicap.
It was an absolute pleasure playing this game with you.
I'm sure it was.
All right. Let's get to some super chats before we get to, guys. We also are going to have a Q&A with Tooney Khan and Trip. So please type in the chat. And this does not have to be a super chat. It could just be a regular one. Just put Tooney or Trip in all caps. And Dis will star the or Dis or Trish.
Oh, yeah, sure, I will. Whatever.
We'll star the chats, and then you guys will get that Q&A. We'll do all the Toonies first and all the Trips second. So Ryan Damon for $5 says, does Xander's twin brother have a cameo? God, I hope.
That's an interesting poll.
Nicholas Brendo. Nicholas,
right?
Yep. You and Kimia for $4.99. Imagine AEW personnel testifying in the trial. Tony Khan being subpoenaed for this. Yeah, the guy that kept the people in his basement. Liquid Fox for $5 Canadian says, this looks like the type of video that Rick's children would show him to get him to quit drinking, and it would not work because I love drinking. I love it. Uncultured Barbarian for $5. As someone who became a Ric Flair fan back in the 80s, the current state of Ric Flair makes me so sad. I need some Glom Gold.
Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold! Glom Gold!
BT23 for $5 says, Rick is the same man that said he would either die in the ring or on top of a woman. Hopefully he takes better care of himself and leaves bombs. Well, apparently when he leaves them, he ends up shitting himself on the sidewalk, according to what some people have said. By the way, Regina Sharp, this seems prophetic now. So if Trish joins the competition, it's between who can lose harder. And that person is.
So
Lit-
there you go.
I'm more a fan of Muppet H. The man has 2 theme songs, and Marv's impersonation of him is hilarious. To be fair, Kevin and I and Trish kind of came up with that. So I'm just the one that monetized it. Regina Sharp from Heel Disc just assumes everyone cheats like him.
Mhm. I didn't cheat this time. I specifically turned the chat like away when this happened.
I didn't look at the chat either. Only like
Mhm.
after, like not before I guessed anything.
Before the next game, I guarantee you, Disc goes on Cameo and like looks up every wrestler and like,
Nah.
writes them all down.
I don't cheat. That's one thing I don't do. I'm very proud of myself for not.
So you just throw little Mary fits when you lose.
right when I lose to girls. Yeah.
Hey,
I
you know
don't
what?
like-
You know what? I didn't cheat either.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I yelled. I don't believe you though. You're a cheat.
Yeah, but you think Geared would have cheated?
All women cheat. I know that.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's from personal experience. I'm sorry, Trish.
Depths we are sinking to.
Wait, are you married?
Game.
Are you
No, I'm
married?
not
Okay,
married.
then yeah, never mind. You're fine.
All B booty bitches and bacon with big boobies for $2 with the Trish and Henry Cavill Titanic profile picture.
Booty B got a better shot of me. Thank you.
Yes. Where the hell did he get that? Does Sydney Sweeney do cameos? I don't believe
love that. I love that icon so much. Makes me so happy.
Regina Sharp 5 says we need a heel disc version of the Simpsons Not Masons song. Andre Adams for 499 says, you know what's funny? Disc losing. You've just made sure that any game we ever play from now to the end of time, people are going to like just root for you to lose.
I know
Yeah,
what I'm doing.
really.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
You know what we can do for our next game? We should go through an old like wrestling card and play the Dave game and see how many stars did Dave give this.
That'd be fun.
Regina Sharper 5 says, see Trish, heel disc lost harder.
That's right.
Exactly.
Forgiven, Regina. Forgiven.
Okay, so guys, it is time to bring out well, he's not really my friend, but you know, he's somebody that I know and I work with, I guess. The one and only Mr. Tooney Khan.
TK Tooney Khan, wrestling savior, and he's the bomb. Yeah, he's TK Tooney Khan. He's giving wrestlers hugs, and he might be on drugs. Yeah, he's TK.
All right, I'm here. What am I gonna do? Oh, fucking music. There we go. All right, what do I got? Oh shit, there's a girl.
I'm always here. Oh, you mean Trish? I got you. So
Well, hello. I'm the billionaire's son. I might have you now. All right. So what do we got for Tooney Khan? You and Kumia is asking. This, why don't you read it? Yes. I command you.
Trish, read it.
Tooney is demanding you read it, Dis.
Oh, I thought you said Trish, read it. Me read it.
Read it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You broke up a little bit. Q&A Tooney, where do you get the finishes for pay-per-view matches? That's from you and Kumia.
It's really easy, actually. So I come up with the match, and then I sit down, and then John Moxley or Mercedes Moné walks in and then tells me who's gonna win. Nice and easy. I don't have to think at all. I mean, unless it's a match that, you know, doesn't involve them, because then they couldn't give a shit. But then it's just one of the other people that have creative control in my company. But good question. Thank you so much. All right, look, this one. Next one.
For Tooney, what is your opinion on the Geneva Convention of War Crimes?
Well, the Geneva Convention of War Crimes as an institution was instituted, I have no fucking idea. What kind of question is that for me?
Just wait.
Look, at the end of the day, I mean, I personally believe that those that try to use my shows as torture should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, but not those that show it to the people in their dungeons. All right, next.
Real quick for the chat, I'm gonna cut off the Tooney ones here because we're getting a ton of them. So,
Okay.
we'll cut them off right now. From Travis Pancoast, Tooney, the rumor of Dave Meltzer being your real father, is it true? That's from Heel Lucy started that rumor, I believe.
No, Dave Meltzer was just my friend that I made on the internet when I was a 13-year-old boy.
You and Dave and Luthez all hanging out in the AOL chat room.
Luthez, man, he really knew his way around an AOL chat room. That Luthez.
What was his favorite? What was Luthez's favorite emoji back in the day? I was curious.
It was you know what? It was an eggplant. Weirdly enough.
Okay. Makes sense. From Erica M. Tooney, I just want to hear Tooney say Glomgold.
Glomgold.
No. You have to say it like a thing. You have to make a thing out of it. You have to be like
Oh,
Glomgold. You ever watch DuckTales? Because it's on there.
I cannot say I've ever watched DuckTales before. That's a new one for me. I'm mostly watching Time Cop on repeat all day, every day for the rest of the time. Stop.
Well, it's
Glomgold. Did I do it right?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good, actually.
All right, cool.
More rhythmic, but yeah, I think you got it.
All right, what we got next?
Ryan Damon, why is the accountant not preceding TNA anymore?
I don't understand the question.
I know I cut it off, but Ryan Damon, if you have a clarifying comment to add to that, we'll take it. Why is
this one starred?
Oh, this one's for I don't know. Trish,
did you star that?
No, I didn't. I don't have the power to do that here.
You have all the same powers that you have on the other. I'm talking as me now, not as the puppet.
I don't have the power. I don't have it here. So no, that's just, what can I say?
All right, go to the next one.
From Chef Eddie, what do you really think of counter programming? Are you going to take it?
I am not going to take this fucking shit. Okay? I am not going to take this laying down. At least not on my back. Usually on my stomach with my booty in the air.
Oh, the booty in the air. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
Paint quite a picture there.
Go ahead.
All right.
What were you going to interrupt me with?
I was gonna go Ryan Damon. I had to go back to Ryan.
No,
Ryan
I'm just
Damon.
saying because everybody paid tonight to have the Q&A with this.
And Ryan Damon asked a question earlier, and I was supposed to clarify what it meant.
What's the clarifier?
He said that the accountant movie with Ben Affleck was on before AEW.
Oh.
So why is it not proceeding TNA anymore?
Because clearly Ben Affleck knows what's up. He knows that, we are the place to go. We are the place to give the lead into. I mean, if Sheldon loves us as much as he does, why wouldn't Ben Affleck?
That's a good point.
Clearly.
All right. Next.
From BT23, Tooney, if you weren't in Missouri for Wrestle Dream, let's say you were in Daly's place, what would you have Mox and Darby do in the I Quit death match?
Firebomb. just fly him over and just drop him on the ring, and then crawl for it, and then they all that. Good.
From Andre Adams at Tooney, why does Mercedes have 72 belts that mean nothing?
Because she wants them, and she's fucking mean. You ever tried to say no to that woman? Do you know what it's like? She looks at you. She looks at you like a feral barn cat.
How many crystals are backstage in AEW right now?
So many crystals. She talks to them. They tell her that she has to win more matches, and then I have to give her more money.
So wait, are you saying that the crystals actually have creative control, not Mercedes?
The crystals are great. The crystals are wonderful. We love the crystals around here. Shut the fuck up.
You said it. You started this whole thing. From Mex for Life, Tooney, who is your favorite wrestler to do booger sugar with?
I mean, look. Hanging out and partying with Jeff Hardy, it's like using the Force with Yoda.
Kevin Apollo came back, by the way.
All right, what we got next?
Uncultured Barbarian, Tooney, how many more belts are you going to have to give Mercedes before she'll let you touch her hiney?
I don't know, but I thought it would have been like 3 belts ago, but she won't stop. And I have touched 0 heinies in my life.
But she has 0 hiney to begin with. So
Yeah. And you have a girlfriend. She's a model. What are you talking about? Have you ever touched your girlfriend's hiney?
Well, I mean, not yet. she says we have to wait until marriage.
Oh, okay.
She says we have to wait until marriage, but if we got a prenup, that that it wouldn't be allowed, like because that negates the hiney touching privileges.
Got it.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Tooney, what do you drink in the after show? That's from
What do I
Rabid
drink
Wolverine,
after the
LC
show?
Color
A
17.
whole lot of Red Bull and then liquefied snow. Just rub it on them. I just rub it on my gums. And then, oh boy, am I ready for that? Am I ready for that press scrum after that?
Welcome back, Kev.
Welcome.
All right.
Tooney from LK. Why have you let the Bucks start doing Being the Elite videos again? They're more cringe than promos on Dynamite. A real question for the real Tony Khan.
Yeah, mostly because like most of America, I don't give a shit what they do. Like, come on, that is so 5 years ago.
But you said that it's one of the things that got you to start AEW in the first place. Aren't you happy that it's back?
Yeah, fine. What have you done for me lately?
Excuse me.
All right.
Tooney from Liquid Box. How mean is Mercedes Moné?
She's mean. I figured that's what everybody wanted.
I think so.
Okay. All right. So I think that's all the questions for me. So I need to bow out and then let the other guy in, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, make sure you watch Wednesday Night Dynamite this week on TBS, because Wednesday night we're gonna have Dynamite. It's gonna be a great show, and that's gonna be on Wednesday night. It's Dynamite. It's on TBS, and honestly, I think it's gonna be one of the greatest shows we've ever done. So make sure you tune in for Wednesday Night Dynamite on TBS this week, because man, it's gonna be great. And at Wednesday Night Dynamite on TBS, and I really just think it's gonna be great on Wednesday Night Dynamite. And get out of here!
Why did
I realized
I didn't do the voice changer before I did the Triple H voice. So that
I was
probably
gonna say, why did Tooney do the get out of here?
it's all right. It's all right. I'm winging it.
Breaking into his house to take over his feed.
Exactly. All right. Why the fuck am I here?
It was Pillman Austin.
Hey, Trip, you're the man. You don't want to. You have no idea what we just had to deal with. We had that other guy on. It sucks so much, dude. Also, I beat these guys so bad in a game earlier. It was awesome. You should have seen it.
Yeah. Look, I don't watch this show because I'm a person with a life, but even I know that's bullshit. Pretty sure the chick wiped the floor with your fucking face.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I miss China.
Yeah, we have questions about China. Are you willing to answer a few questions from our wonderful?
I'll talk about what the fuck they want me to talk about.
All right, cool. Let's pull some.
All right.
From you and Cumia, Triple H, who was better, Stephanie or Katie Vick?
Look, I mean, Steph has her, her benefits. I got to rule the company because of her, and that was pretty cool. But Katie Vick, I mean, she'll just let you do anything, man.
Yeah, she's quiet.
Anything. Yeah, don't talk back.
Right. Yeah.
Let me try whatever I want.
Just rip her brains out.
Yeah.
Liquid Fox, Trips, not a question, but stop booking Jey Uso.
You know what, motherfucker? I'm gonna book him harder now. How about that? You think I'm jobbing to you, Liquid Fox? I wouldn't job to a solid fox, let alone a liquid one.
You and Cumia, Trips, who was better?
He said it again.
He said it again. He really wanted to know. Liger, J81, Trips. When's China getting inducted into the Hall of Fame?
What? China get inducted in the Hall of Fame? No, don't worry, Steph. That's never going to happen. Don't worry. You just go over there. What the fuck are you trying to do? Get me killed? All right. Well, you got anything else for me? Here we go.
Yeah. From Chef Eddie, Triple H, how will you book Sasha Banks when she returns?
Who?
Sasha Banks. You would know her as Sasha Banks.
Oh no, you're right. I would know her. Look, pretty much anything that she wants, I give her the exact opposite because she's really mean, but I'm meaner.
I heard she cried. Is that true? Did something
Laid
happen
on the
backstage?
floor, cried. I laughed at her as I walked over, took the belt right off of her laying body and handed it to those Australian whores. I mean, those wonderful talents that we put the belts on, whose names I totally remember. Last one.
Yeah, from Michael Nellis, Q&A. Triple H, who is your favorite from Geeks and Gamers?
I've never associated with a geek or a gamer in my entire life. There you go.
You run a whole
Are we
company
done?
of them now, don't you? Triple H, don't you have like a whole company of Geeks and Gamers at this point?
Do I? That's actually true.
Bunch of bitches. I can't name dildos after them.
Where did Vince come from? Trips, Vince is here.
Kevin, don't make me choke on my cough drop.
Fuck your Suck it.
Hold on. Oh, wait, we can do a few more.
Triple H, can you say yeet?
Yes, I can.
What up?
I have the ability.
You just refuse to.
The question wasn't will you?
From Michael Partum. Trips, if you had to choose between your wife and Sean, who would you pick?
That's the same person. Look, Sean came first. All right, I think we're done.
What is Vince here? Is Vince in the background
No,
of
that
your
was
house
Sean.
or something?
That was Sean.
Oh, it's Sean.
Yeah,
okay,
that was Sean.
Did you not catch the Jack at the end?
If
Oh,
it's Jack at the end, it's Sean.
Gotcha. Vince's pal. Sean is gotcha. Okay, I gotta get that.
All right, well, that was fun, guys. This is the most fun I've had in a long time.
You're welcome.
We weren't talking about Dave Meltzer. We weren't talking about things that make me angry. We just had a fun game, and then we did a fun Q&A. I enjoyed that.
Awful will be very happy to hear that, I'm sure.
I'm sure he was. I didn't tell him not to show up. All right, Dis, where you at lately? Peddle your wares.
You can check me out on Thursdays. I do This Is Awful at 11 p.m. Eastern time over on Awful Wrestling YouTube channel. That's AEWFUL Wrestling for anyone who doesn't know. This week we're gonna be looking back at some of the previous fights between sickos and AEW wrestlers versus talents that have said bad things about AEW. So all the times that like somebody said, AEW might not be great and then got attacked immediately by 1,000 people, we're going to go over a lot of that stuff this week. So if you're interested in that, check that out. Also, you can find me on Twitter at AEW Disciplinary. And if you want to join the Discord, make sure you just hit me up and I can send you a link. And thanks everybody for showing up tonight. It was a good time.
Trish, I'm giving you the floor to plug, and I know you actually have stuff to plug.
Yeah, I hate this part because I always feel super awkward. But yeah, some of the people in the chat know I'm on Tooney Talk TV on Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, with the puppet above me and Kevin next to me. Not this, so no hissy fits being thrown.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. What did I miss?
Oh, you missed this
You
melting down.
you missed the biggest Mary fit that I've ever seen a person throw when they lose.
I was accused of cheating.
If we had a game board, he would have flipped it.
I hate you guys so much.
I'm also part of the Lost Guys on that Park Place. It's a member exclusive. It's me, Martin Stone, Nolan Thunder, and Hangry Table. And I believe it's 8 weeks after it's posted on that Park Place. It goes up on C3PO. So it's a good time. We talk about random stuff. The last episode we filmed was about the Paul Lind Halloween special. So,
Kevin Apollo,
get an idea of it for you guys.
Kevin Apollo, you and I, we are headed somewhere in just about 34 minutes right now, huh?
That's right.
Let's tell them where.
Apollo, Tuesdays and Fridays, 11 p.m. WDW Pro Network. See you there, or be square.
Yeah, and also, guys, go subscribe to Kev's YouTube channel, The House of Apollo. There's only one video up right now, but it is a video that you have to see because it is the most epic video theme music for a YouTube channel this side of Valiant Renegade. It's so epic that I had to stop watching it because it was stuck in my head all day. So, all right, guys, make sure you're checking out thatparkplace.com and geeksandgamers.com every single day for all of your entertainment news. From all of us here at the Tooney Talk channels, I'm Marvin the Movie Monster. Now get out of here!
Now, Betty the Platypus, feel the wrath of my thank you-inator! Thank you, you piece of trash.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you! Oh, I suppose you want me to say thank you. Well, you know what? Saying thank you is like jobbing. Thank you!
I got a little message. Thank you. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Thanks? For what? Hi-ho from all of us here at Tooney Town. Thank you!
And viewers like you. Thank you.